Running into where, Central?
I'm not sure if it's the suspect or the customer that grabbed him. It sounds like it's possibly the customer who grabbed him.
Is that going to be the La Quinta?
The customer did not leave his name. He is going to be the one that took off running, and the RP has no idea where he's
Hey, one close. Coming up nice.
Dispatch.
Did you get the 4 in round?
How's it going? You the one that called?
I did the 911 call. I had a guest come in.
Where's he at?
He ran into that building. He had a key, so no, he's staying there. He was so upset and frantic that he didn't give me a name and a room number.
Hey, one close. You could slow down units for now.
I think I can find a room number, I think.
Yeah, can you try to get that?
Yeah, we'll get that. This is our general manager. There he is.
Hey! That guy does? Got a male taking off eastbound towards the tire dealership. Jean jacket, black hat, carrying some pills. Stand by.
I'm 97. I think he's going to be right on the sidewalk on Avenida.
I think he might have a 1080 knife and possible handgun. I'm not sure. I believe he might be the victim. I'm not too sure.
Don't put your stuff down, man. Put it down on the ground.
Set your stuff down on the ground!
Put it down on the ground.
Jean jacket, blue jean jacket, black hat.
Your stuff down on the ground!
Put it down on the ground.
Jean jacket, blue.
Jean jacket, black hat.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Walk. Walking
Any
right
other
over here.
units, you can slow down.
Keep your hands up.
A15.
Can you figure out if he's the victim or suspect?
Yes, sir.
Towards me? Just keep your hands up. Walk towards me. You walk towards me. Sir, walk towards me. Keep walking towards me. Keep your hands up. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Face away. Stop. Face away. Turn around. Go down to your knees. Your hands behind your back. Ready? We're gonna stand to our feet. Ready?
Lean right up against here. I'm gonna check. Do you have any guns on you?
We have a female that was coming running up. Yeah. See. Do you have any weapons on you, sir? No.
Fucker, just coming up.
Well, no, the one female came running up. We told her to stop. Nothing sharp. Do you have any weapons on you, sir? No. Do you have a knife? Well, let him know the description. I don't know if he is or not. Do you have a knife on you, sir? No. Okay. He's good on this side of me. He has stuff in there, but...
All right, buddy, come on over here. Have a seat on the shirt for me real quick. What's your name, brother?
Cool, John Hill.
Say it was?
It's a different guy.
This is him?
At least the one that I saw was different.
Might be a different person. What's your name, sir?
Cool.
Maku?
C-C-C-O-O-L.
And your first name?
John.
Don? Okay. Is this him?
Jacket with a green, carrying clothes. That's this guy.
Jacket, like a black hat.
There's a pile of clothes right there too that he was carrying.
The dude, I was talking to RP, and he came out and he ran east, but that fence is...
I didn't see anybody over there.
That fence is so long that he'd have to hop the fence or run down south.
He might be going that way. When you call that out, there was nobody out here except him.
Northeast of here.
What's the description of the other one? What's the description?
Hispanic male.
Dixon.
Mark. Yeah. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take those up. 10-4, take them off, sir.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Okay.
We're gonna cut to this, okay?
You just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and wearing clothing that looked a lot like the suspect that was just involved. So we appreciate your cooperation. Can I give you a bottle of water to get you on your way or anything?
Oh, yes.
All right. Go ahead and stand up for me. You did the right thing, man. Just cooperate. You did the right thing.
Who's our victim?
He's possibly the victim.
This guy?
Oh yeah, whoever ran was the one they said was the victim. Maybe. Said there was two of them. I think one pulled a knife on the other one.
Native at this point. The
guy that ran might be the victim.
Who had contact with him?
We other, us three.
So the guy that ran, he's the one that went up and told you to call the police that he got robbed?
No, there's another gentleman. It's not this one. There's two of them.
I have eyes on.
Let's check this real quick. No, that's not him. Jean jacket. Get up.
They say how old?
He's possibly the victim.
This guy?
Oh yeah, whoever ran was the one they said was the victim. Maybe. Said there was two of them. I think one pulled a knife on the other one.
Native at this point. The guy that ran might be the victim.
Who had contact with him?
We other, us three.
So the guy that ran, he's the one that went up and told you to call the police that he got robbed?
No, there's another gentleman. It's not this one. There's two of them.
I have eyes on someone at the gas station in Valley.
So he's staying in room 162, but we don't know if he's up there. All three of them.
So who is the victim? What is he wearing?
He's wearing a gray sweatpants and like a jean jacket. It's not
Gray sweatpants, jean jacket. White, black, Hispanic,
He's a Hispanic.
young, old.
He's about 34, 35.
How tall is he?
He's my height, so 34.
And he just ran into the lobby and said somebody robbed him?
So we were taking care of a room here in the hall, and they came in through the back door, and they came walking, and they were like, talking shit to each other, telling each other like, oh, like watch what you're saying, things like that. But we've seen both of them in the property multiple times.
Oh, as associates.
Yes, with the other young lady that was standing.
Okay.
And then the other gentleman ran down after they went upstairs. He ran down and he told us that
What was the other guy wearing?
it's this guy over here, that this guy put a gun to his head.
So he's involved?
Yeah, that's the guy that ran to the back. That's him that was coming up through the hall.
This guy's the one that
Yeah.
ran?
It is be advised, at this point we don't have a code 3.
That guy right there with the old guy with the jean jacket, with wearing two different kinds of shoes.
Yes.
He could barely even walk normally.
Yeah, the other guy ran looked like a younger Hispanic male. That took
This
off.
is the
one that went through the back is a gentleman.
this guy is an older white guy. He's probably 60, 65, and he has.
Why do I have to have 1,000?
I know a lot happened all of a sudden, real quick, but
Do you know what room they're in?
162.
Let's go check that.
Advised, you're at the gun station.
You have a key to it?
Yes. Excuse me, yes.
We're gonna check room 162.
We got the victim.
You have him over there?
Yeah.
Is that who 964 is?
Yeah, Johnny has it. Just might be there.
Hold on, ma'am.
Oh, excuse me, I'm
Can
sorry.
you go to your room, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
Or step outside?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go in my room. I'm just. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, man, bug in. Watch in the chat, man, watch in the chat.
Manfred.
Police department. Police department, anybody inside? Come out of the sound of my voice. The bathroom's back this way.
Not see anything straight.
Take it and I'll hold the whole room. Keep. Is this where the guy was staying at, or?
What is this door right here?
You can take it, John.
Suspect's supposed to be this is his room.
Supposedly. This is their, I guess they all hang out together. Okay.
On 164's got your lights on. Flashlights on still.
Who stays in this room?
It's a young lady that's with them. So when I was standing in the back, the one lady told her she needed to step back.
No?
No, there's nothing all the way here.
What happened?
Yes, I was the one that saw them walking and arguing in the hall. And
You advised you're at the gas station? I'm on my way over there.
You're gonna be at room 162.
What do you got?
Hold up and he, just wait right there for him, buddy.
Can you wait over there?
you guys, sir. I called you.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk real quick. Just calm down.
I pulled up and he's trying to switch his jacket with the homeless guy. So I checked out with them. I said, oh, thanks for coming. Some guy started coming up to me and demanding money. Yeah, what does he look like? I don't remember. I just know he was a short guy. What was he wearing? I don't remember.
Well, they say these guys are buddies. Where's he going?
Hey, come here.
Hey, where are you going?
He said you took off running because the guy was standing outside his room. So I think.
What's up,
So
people?
16 or something.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, watching me. I'm over here editing.
What's going on,
my
dude?
Discord right
I
now.
don't know. I was outside smoking a cigarette. Some random guy came up to me, starts demanding me money. I don't have money. I was like, I don't got money.
What did he threaten you with?
He had a gun. He had a gun in his hand. He was
What did he look like?
a little short dude, and then the manager over there says that, oh, he looked like you knew him. Well, what would you do if he had a gun on you and then starts trying to act like it's all
So
cool?
you never met the guy before?
I don't know who he is. I've seen him around here, like where I'm staying. I've seen him and he asked for cigarettes before. I don't know him personally though. Like I've talked to him. I don't know him though, sir. I don't know him. I don't know him like that.
Okay, so what kind of gun was it?
Chrome gun, sir. I don't know.
Chrome gun?
I don't know. It's a chrome
Do you
gun.
want to pursue charges?
At this point, sir, I'm so scared. I just want to talk to my mom. Please, so she'll know what
So
to
that's
do.
a yes or a no?
I don't know, sir. He was gonna shoot me. What would you do?
Well, I can't speak for you. You have to speak for yourself.
Can I talk to my mom?
Where's your
Please.
mom at?
She's supposed to be on her way to Burger Time. I called her. She's the first person I called. Or I told her Burger
So
Time.
do you want to pursue charges or not?
I'm scared, sir.
'Cause
No,
you're
no,
just-
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to
They
do,
don't call
sir.
it
I don't know what to
wrong.
do.
Well, did he try and rob you?
He did.
Okay. So he's about this tall?
Short little mother. He's a little short little dude.
Okay.
Short little dude.
What was he wearing?
I don't remember, sir. I don't remember. I have PTSD.
I mean, that doesn't give us a lot to
I'm
go
shaking
on.
up, sir. I'm shaking up.
Do you need medical attention?
No, I just want my mom. I want my mom.
You just on this code 3, go to channel 3. You on 3? Yeah, he's saying it was a small guy. That's about all he has. He doesn't have any clothing description or anything like that. Said the guy presented a chrome handgun at him, demanded money but didn't get any money. At this point, he doesn't want to pursue. He wants to talk to his mom, so I don't really have anything beyond that.
Try getting this basic 49. He says he doesn't answer questions, doesn't want to press charges, doesn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, and he just, at this point, he's uncooperative and he just started walking away. So we're 98.
So when I was standing in the back, the one that you told us she needed to step back, or one of your
We'll be on the north side.
You have video of this?
Okay, thank you.
in the other building.
Okay. Did you see what happened?
Yes, I was the one that saw them walking and arguing in the hall. And then when they kept arguing, we asked them if everything was okay and if we needed to escort anybody out, and they told us no.
And
So
then-
they went upstairs.
And then what happened?
And then about maybe a couple seconds later, one of the gentlemen ran down and he was freaking out, telling us that the other guy that was with him put a gun to his head.
Okay, but you didn't see that happen.
No, but when they were walking, we walked behind them because our maintenance guy told us that one of them had a knife with him.
Okay. What was the other guy that you didn't have contact? That was upstairs that didn't come
I
down?
talked to both of them.
Did that other guy come down as well?
No, he didn't. Only one of them.
So the one that didn't come down, what was he wearing?
He was wearing the jean jacket with the light gray sweats.
Like gray sweats?
Yes.
Hispanic male?
He's a Hispanic. He's about my height, 5'4".
So what was the other one wearing?
He was wearing
The one that came down and said, hey.
He was wearing black. I mean, I didn't.
At least it definitely wasn't that older guy.
No, he was wearing a black, like one of those regular sweaters, not a hoodie or anything. It's just a black sweater, and he had like a black shaved head, like really short hair.
So the guy that came down and said a gun was to his head was wearing black?
Yes, he was wearing a black hoodie, and he had.
Yeah, he's saying it was a small guy. That's about all he has. He doesn't have any clothing description or anything like that. Said the guy presented a chrome handgun at him, demanded money but didn't get any money. At this point, he doesn't want to pursue. He wants to talk to his mom, so I don't really have anything beyond that.
Since you're gonna make a left, and you're gonna make
He doesn't answer questions, doesn't want to press charges, doesn't want nothing to do with it.
that court machinist behind that safe.
He's not cooperative, and he just started walking away.
No cameras?
No, we don't have cameras in this building, only at the front desk.
He doesn't want to pursue. He just wants mom come pick him up, or he wants to go to his mom.
So was the guy that ran out that way I saw, was he
Yes,
the
the
one
guy
that
that-
got robbed or
No.
the one that did the robbing?
No, he's the one that did the robbing. The one that ran behind the building, that was him.
Okay, and where did the other guy go? That
What's
you
up? What's
that,
up,
that came
Jeff?
down and
What's
saw?
going on,
I
Jeff?
was walking with him to the front, and then
Appreciate
I don't know
you.
where he just ran out.
What was he wearing?
He was wearing the black one.
What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff? I definitely appreciate you for stopping by today. How's your day going and what state are you from? The group with the bigger gun and the stronger cage makes the rules. It's been that way since the beginning of time. The group with the bigger gun and the stronger cage. Well, yeah. Just waking up, Florida. Okay. So you from a great state. You're from a good state, you know. Y'all got DeSantis over there running everything, making sure, you know, shit don't go too crazy. Where do you lean politically? Are you more right? Are you more left? Or are you even into politics?
The black hoodie.
I think that's who's selling it.
Hello?
I'm independent. Okay, bro.
I need to get to
That's
work,
good
so
to know.
what's work time?
That's I mean, that's the way to go actually. I think more people should be that way, but I just don't think it will ever actually catch on in society, you know? Just because the two-party system is such a fucking such a monopoly, you know? They got such a monopoly on politics or whatnot, you know? But I'm pro-choice on everything from abortion to heroin. Don't ask me to pay for it.
The mail I saw was possibly the second.
You like, if you gonna do it, then do it on your own time.
Well, I don't know.
Do it on your own case, but don't raise my taxes for that bullshit. Yeah, bro, I completely understand you on that one. It's like, do what you do, but, you know, don't involve me in your bullshit that you're participating in. Yeah, no, I completely understand that. Right, it's not my business.
Can you start working on getting her information, like a phone?
Yeah, no, I completely understand that.
We're just not gonna.
But some things in society I can see to where it can trickle over and like kind of like boil over and affect you eventually. But I mean, that's what some things. But hey, bro, let me just tell you this though. If you do like having these types of conversations, I do have a Discord actually that I'm updating right now. I host political panels on Fridays and Saturdays. If you ever want to stop by and you know, just tell us how you feeling on a certain subject. Like this weekend, we've been talking about the whole Roe v. Wade situation. So if you would ever like to join, feel free to stop by and check me out sometime. All right, bro? Because like I like to have you know, people in there with like differences of opinions and whatnot. So I'm constantly trying to grow that, have people join that. And if you could also, bro, hit that follow for me, please. But you got any plans for the day, or what you got going on? What you got going on today, Jeff?
Bro, no stomp his ass. Better do what Nardo said, cause niggas die for pumping gas.
Appreciate that follow, Jeff. You got any plans for today, though? Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm confusing myself. Grocery shopping and cleaning the house, Sunday routine. Yeah. Sounds about right. That's actually what I just got through doing, cleaning up. And then I had to work on my computer also, because apparently for probably for about 4 months now. And this is why I like, growing the Discord and, talking to people, because, like I'm learning different shit all the time. Well, anyway, 4 months ago, I got me 2 more RAM for my PC. So in total, I should have 64, because each stick is 16. So, and, all 4 of them been lighting up, been looking all pretty and whatnot. But last night, this guy was telling me, he was like, they could all be lighting up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're working. So I went into my settings last night and I checked, to see if all my RAM, was plugged in. And basically, it turns out that it wasn't. Like, I was only using those 2 sticks, that I was using prior. And yeah, bro, I got fucking stressed out. So basically, like, I just found out that those 2 sticks were just sitting up in there looking pretty and not actually doing anything until today, until I actually fixed it this morning. And I was like, wow. Now I actually got all 64 gigs of RAM. So, because I've been having some troubles lately, and I've been like, maybe that's been a part of it. The struggle, bro. The struggle. The struggle is real. Alright, let me post this link to the Discord up in here real quick. I got you. Yeah, if you could join the Discord, I would greatly appreciate it. And as I said, right now, I am upgrading the Discord, because I learned some more information last night, more things about Discord that I didn't know previously. So I'm sure things will look a little different, but I didn't know Discord was this I guess like this, like intrinsic, like that. It just had so much shit that you could do, and I didn't even know they had like a partnership and all that stuff. I was like, what the fuck? So making it look a little more professional and whatnot. But let's get back to the cop episode, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here for cops.
739 answering.
So if we get her phone number, we're gonna have them come out to us. We don't want to just knock on the door if he potentially has a gun. Did you get that, Daniel? The guy with the 1080 is supposedly in 164. So she's getting a phone number for the lady that's in there, and we'll call them and have them come out.
One with June Jack.
All right, so back to these settings.
Can you, when you get that?
That's the guy we had over here, but he's wearing a jean jacket. The female's what's her description?
I'll get the 21 and I'll call her, and I'll have them figure out who's in there. Which one is it?
5'6", 5'7". She's pretty close.
I was talking
About 5'7". How tall?
Mm-hmm.
How tall? I mean, her weight?
her weight. She's like maybe 130.
So what does the suspect look like with the tank? Any idea at all?
There's supposedly the guy with the jean jacket, is what she's saying now. Hispanic male.
That's the one that 79 had contact with?
Jean jacket. No, 79 had contact with that phone screen or that.
No, he's at the gas station.
No, he had contact with somebody just recently because he's like, yeah, I saw.
Gas station.
Yeah, that's what 964's at.
Who? Now, how did you? Who told you that he possibly went into this room?
The young lady that. So there was a lady outside, and she was asking us what had happened. And I told her that we couldn't give her information. She's like, it's because the guys that you guys are looking for are with me. That's what she told me. And we've seen her associate with these young men.
Okay.
And the reason why I approached them was because I know they weren't staying at that building, and I saw them arguing. So they shouldn't have even been at that building to begin with.
What's her name that's staying in there, you know?
Villa. I'm sorry. trying to get a hold of them, but they don't answer me at the
They,
phone.
they probably. Oh.
Oh, this is her. But I guess
Here, let me
Valerie.
get this. So somebody, it says female 164 called the front desk and said the guys they're looking for are in 164. Okay. And I don't know
Her name is?
how they know that he's.
But I guess Valerie?
Valerie Reyes?
Yeah. No, they're texting it to me.
Okay. I'll call her and have them step out and find out who's in there. It sounds like there is somebody in there. But I don't know how solid the information is that the suspect with the gun is in there, but okay. They did mention that.
Police department. Occupants of 164, we need you to step out, please.
That noise. I'm not seeing any movement.
Need you to come to the door. You step out for me. Who else is here in the room? Nobody. No one else? No one else is sitting here with you? Hold on.
You got anything, you got anything in pockets or anything?
Yeah, we're just gonna check for any weapons.
Put these on real
You have any
quick.
weapons?
Just
Anything?
step over here, please. You're not under arrest. You're not. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, man.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
I'm not giving you permission. I know my rights.
So we're doing an investigation. Someone reported to be in that room with a gun. Who else is in there?
Just drop him. There's no one else in there.
Okay.
Anybody else in the room?
I'm gonna check and make sure you have a gun on you or not.
So Las Cruces Police Department.
Anybody else? Is anybody else staying? Not here, but is anybody else staying?
There's no one else in the room right now? Is this a multi-tool, a knife or something right here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna take it out. Do you mind if we check the room and make sure there's no one else in there?
Go ahead.
You don't mind? Okay. All right, just chill, man.
Okay.
You gotta understand, we're doing an investigation.
Somebody said, we have somebody saying, we're in there.
You want to clear that? Dang, what do you think?
No, the phones. What, did you give a name yet, Brian?
I'm getting it now. What's your name, brother? Did you already give one?
No.
What is it?
Anthony Crawley.
Okay. We appreciate you letting us check out your room. Try to...
Yes, okay.
I'm sorry, one more time with your name.
Anthony.
Is your ID card out of New Mexico?
Yes.
And what's your last name?
Crawley.
C-R...
C-R-O-W-L-E-Y.
Did you see her today, Valerie?
Yes, I did.
So it says free coffee line? And we got a male detained.
Or be with? You know who she might have left with or be with?
No.
Can you copy one?
I'm filing stuff right now. There's a card on the floor. I did check it. Oh, cotton balls.
Anthony Crawley.
Anybody else staying with you?
My girlfriend on the house.
What's her name?
Do you know why we're here? With disturbance going on, and someone said they were
Lieutenant?
I don't think we wanted to.
What's going on? Why didn't everybody answer the brown phone?
The female called the front desk, and they said the guy that you're looking for, and anyone that's why we got him handcuffed today. Well, we don't know, man. We just got her. They're trying to figure it all out. You know, why would she say that? I don't know if it was Valerie or not, but somebody called.
It wasn't Valerie, I know that for a fact.
Well, some female called front desk and said, the guys you're looking for is in room 164.
How odd is that?
It is odd. It's really.
You are looking for a female and a male, but then you have been with Valerie. So she took off. I'm trying to figure out who's the other male she would have been. You know what I mean?
I have I got people that don't like me.
Okay.
You have video of it? No? Who saw that?
We all did.
You were there too?
Yeah, we were all there.
Can I talk to you over here separate?
Yeah.
The hallway here is.
In here?
So what did you see?
So we were checking rooms because today is our time to check rooms. We were in 109 when two gentlemen were coming in from the side doors to the right. They were arguing, so we were going towards them. They came in. The taller man, was walking in front of the shorter man with the basketball shorts and black hoodie.
This nearest taller guy, or?
No, the two individuals that were coming inside from arguing. The taller man with the green jacket and black pants. He came in first, and he was cussing out the one behind him. And the one behind him said that that was his brother. So don't worry about it, that's my brother, that's my brother. So he was with his pockets like this, walking behind the taller gentleman. They ran upstairs, and then they ran this way. So the way those stairs are formed is this is an entrance to the stairs. They can run this way, and they can go back down to these stairs, which is where we were at in the beginning. They ran. We were going to the front to see what we heard anything.
Do they know you're staying here? Do they know you're staying here? Okay. Does Valerie have a gun, or does she have one? That's what we're trying to figure out, is where these people are with a gun. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, that's why we're here. Somebody pointed a gun at somebody, and we ended up here.
40 for FTA on traffic or Dassel. You know you got an arrest warrant for traffic?
Yeah.
You're mixed up in this thing, man. I don't know how. We haven't figured that out, but you're involved in it some way, and that's why we had cause to make contact with you and run your name. Okay, we appreciate your cooperation. And you know, the victim doesn't want to pursue charges, but we are going to have to take you in on the warrant. Okay?
Has Valerie called you or texted or anything at all?
Yeah, she was here. She left right before you guys got here. She was in the room with me.
Where'd she take off to?
She just left.
Do you know where she went to?
I don't know.
She run in the store?
I don't know.
She got a warrant too?
I don't think so, no.
Do you want us to just lock the room up for you?
You want us to leave your stuff in there?
Yeah, leave my stuff.
Whatever you have in your pockets.
Yeah.
What about your chain and all that?
I put the knife in there, yeah.
We'll get all your property out of here, man. And we'll put it in the room and make sure it's locked up.
7 Central. Go ahead and confirm. No, sorry, bro, but I mean, we've got a lot of cops here because we got sent to a robbery, and I'll leave your glasses in there. How about your chain?
Yeah, I'll keep my chain on.
Okay.
You said everything else we can go ahead and secure the room.
I'm sorry.
Anything else in
Can I?
Let me just double check real quick. Yeah.
So the,
Are you have any more needles in that, uncapped or anything?
No, I got mad.
All right, we'll deal with that. And where is it at?
It's in that pocket.
This right here, the little cigarette pocket.
did Valerie leave because we showed up, or was it just coincidence that she was leaving?
I really don't want to get stuck. You got any more needles or anything? All right, hang on, bro. Keep facing that way. It's probably 1040. I'm sure.
Does she have a car or access to her happening?
What car is it?
What's this? Fentanyl? No, quite a bit of fentanyl there, buddy. Do you want to take this money with you, or
Yeah.
You want to take the money with you? Put all this in the room.
Yeah, is there everything on this phone?
Yeah, he's got a 40. Take care of that stuff for you.
Alright. After talking to two different workers separate, jean jacket guy, suppose he's the victim. He's walking with this other dude, black sweater, basketball shorts. They're kind of arguing in the hallway, and then these people see him on the first floor. They say, everything okay? Jean jacket guy's like, oh yeah, no, he's my brother, we're cool. They end up going upstairs.
Hold on, Cassidy, you got that, and then I think is that a dollar bill over there?
Yeah, we can give it to
We wanted
and
so they go upstairs.
Go upstairs. They're up there. After talking to two different workers separate, jean jacket guy, suppose he's the victim. He's walking with this other dude, black sweater, basketball shorts. They're kind of in the hallway.
Hold on, Cassidy, you got that, and then I think
Does you think Valerie has warrants as well? Right here. No?
I don't know.
Probably not. I'm gonna call. We don't know, but he's got a ton of meth and fentanyl on him.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet you he's the guy.
You should see the room. It's full of phones, electronics, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he's got more fentanyl than I've ever seen.
I don't want to see that dude. Might pass out.
So I'm gonna call Metro. There's definitely trafficking him out here.
Well, it's good contact. This guy doesn't want to pursue this other guy.
Yeah, we had cause to. Somebody called. A female called the front desk and said the guys you're looking for is in 164. So we made contact. He came out eventually, and so we had cause to run him.
Yeah,
This guy
looks sketchy as hell too.
He's got a warrant. So
like, I don't want to pursue. I need to talk to my mom. Okay.
yeah, he probably had 40s. I'm
Probably
sure.
went to buy stuff.
Yeah. So I'll take him 81 and I'll start Metro.
Okay, sounds good, man.
What's that?
Guy's name and all that shit?
Yeah, I've got his ID. 7 Central. Mail 15, not having around 81.
We're talking to two different workers, separate. Jean jacket guy, suppose he's the victim. He's walking with this other dude, black sweater, basketball shorts. They're kind of arguing in the hallway. That's when these people see him on the first floor. They say everything okay. Jean jacket guy's like, oh yeah, no, he's my brother. We're cool. They end up going upstairs.
Hold on, Cassidy. You got that, and then I think is that a dollar bill over there?
Yeah, we can give it to.
We wanted everything to stay here.
Yeah. And
so they go upstairs.
Go upstairs. They're up there for a little bit or whatever. I guess the workers are near another set of stairs. So they go up the stairs one way. And the guy, jean jacket, runs down the stairs that's nearest to the employees.
Okay.
Down to the first floor. He says, hey, this dude had a gun in my head and this and that. I was trying to rob him. And then jean jacket guy who's the victim runs off, comes over here to the annex. He runs out and they don't see him. So I show up, there's a dude wearing a blue sweater, black hat, sitting out front. He's like, I'm just out here smoking. I don't have nothing to do with it. So I'm trying to talk to one of the RPs. He's like, oh, that's the dude. And the dude exits out this door.
The one that said he had anything to do with it?
Jean jacket. No, the other guy. Yeah, shoot the other guy away. I say, okay, get out here. Because even RP was like, no, he's not.
But you saw a victim and...
Yeah, the victim goes out these doors, runs out around the building, and it looks like he goes around back. I'm guessing he hops either that wooden fence.
He might have just gone over, because there's no way over.
Yeah.
That's a tall-ass fence.
Yeah, so he went over to where I couldn't see him.
Yeah.
And then that's it. They don't see suspect anymore, or they don't have any contact with victim.
So do we think the guy with the basketball shorts, or...
He's the alleged suspect.
He's the alleged suspect.
Do you know if this guy has shorts on underneath? Because he's got the tattoo by Zion. That's what she claims.
Yeah, well, they're saying it's short.
Yeah, they said he was short.
And what about, do they have any video in the lobby where we can see?
No video.
Not of the incident, but at least people have ID.
That's what they said. They don't have any video.
So maybe the guy took off with Valerie, because that's what they said. Valerie was with the guy.
Well, he said, at first he was saying that, well, at first he said Valerie had been here for a while, this and that. Once we hemmed him up for the warrant, he said that Valerie just left. So is that it's coincidence or not?
No, there's a bunch of
If it's in plain sight. Oh, that stuff. I don't.
Hold on the room from Metro and see if they want to do anything with that. Or there's like a bunch of hard drives and phones.
Oh, there's a bunch of phones, computers.
Yeah. He gives permission to search for people. That's what we're looking for.
Let's double check about video. Let me make sure, see if they have anything in the lobby. I asked them a few times about it. They said no.
Ask them again, because I want to make sure that they understand we need video, just plain video, so we can try to ID the people. We're not necessarily obviously they don't have video of the incident. So they might be confusing, do you have video? No, because there's no cameras up there. But if we can see them in the lobby and ID who our suspect is, it might be this guy.
Okay. And then...
I think we're good. I think we're good here.
If Valerie comes back.
I think we're good here because he allowed us to go in there and search for people, but...
Yeah. I mean, we can't prove the stuff's stolen unless we start running stuff, but...
Yeah.
I didn't see anything in plain sight, just a needle and some foil.
Okay.
On the bathroom, but that was when I was clearing. I didn't look to see.
This is good information for the intel unit.
Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. And a female's jacket. This is just stolen stuff.
Well, it's registered to a female, and he said that she left, so that might be the female we're looking for.
Some fentanyl on him. Jesus.
Do you guys have any cameras where they might have appeared in?
Just I got two cameras out here. I'm not sure if they're recording or not. That would be a manager.
Yeah, this points in the last. Yeah, the first female is going to be wearing a black jogging suit with stripes, also this is the apartment.
And
Do the cameras record?
where did this happen? Over here?
They're getting a victim list from because I think he said there's, I don't know what it's upstairs, so I don't know if you want to get one of the lists from mom.
And they just called. And they
were you?
Yeah, it was me and the two managers. We were just checking like empty room. And they were coming from over there. They were arguing the whole time. And we were right here in room 109. And when we heard them arguing, we got out of the room, we started walking towards them. And then the lady over there, Blanca, the manager, she asked them what was going on. And they were just like, oh, he's my brother, but he won't leave me alone, and like just get him away from me. And like
So you guys are right here, right?
Yeah.
And
they were coming from over there.
Coming this way?
Arguing.
From the second floor or from?
From outside. And then when they got up to here, like that's when the victim guy said that the other guy was his brother, but that he wouldn't leave him alone. And the other guy, he had like long basketball shorts and a long shirt, and he was holding his pants.
How tall was he?
Like about this tall.
Guy with shorts?
And he was holding his shorts like this, and I saw that he had a knife, but he had it like folded.
And the taller guy?
The taller guy had a black hat. I don't really remember what he was wearing.
Hey, I'm out here, Central. Are you
They
picking
were
up 40
both just holding their pants like.
Yeah, for our guy that we 15, and now I'm taking him for booking because he's got code 16 on him.
So.
Okay.
After they walked through here, they went upstairs, and then that's when we heard them running.
They went upstairs here?
Yeah, they went upstairs through there, and then we heard them running. And then
one guy comes down.
I guess one of them, the guy with the basketball shorts, he went out through there and then came outside, I guess. And then the other guy just came up from over here, and that's when he told us, you know how I told you he was my brother? He's not, he's just trying to rob me. And
so the basketball shorts guy runs all the way through, comes down and out.
I think that's what he did, because...
Did you see him do that?
No.
Okay. And then this guy comes out of these stairs?
Yeah, like he came back and he was coming from the front desk. He had already told the front desk, and they had already called you guys.
Okay. And then he takes off.
And then like the manager, she told him, well, you guys were talking like if you knew each other. And then that's when he got like all offended. He's like, I'm telling you that he was holding a gunpoint, and you're telling me that I'm lying.
So did the victim guy in the jean jacket, did he go up to the lobby?
Yeah.
So he should come out on camera there?
He should, if the camera is recording. I don't know if they do. Yeah.
So you weren't able to see him come down these stairs, right? He just went over to the lobby.
Yeah, he just came back, he was coming from the lobby, but he was like all panicked, and he just kept saying like, what would you do? What would you do?
But once they went upstairs, you never saw the guy in the shorts again?
No, he never came out again, just never did.
Have you seen him here before? If you saw him, would you recognize him?
Yeah.
Any video from the lobby? Right. Because he came up here to you guys, right?
Yes.
And you were up here in front?
Yes. And he was just very frantic in stating that the guy just pulled a gun on him and wanted his money, threatened to kill him.
How tall was he?
Maybe about this young man's height right here. What'd you think?
5'8"?
5'6".
Try it.
Maybe a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
And he had the jean jacket on?
He had the jean jacket, I think he had a white fur slicky collar on it, or sheepskin, whatever you call it.
And he was the guy that ran out when I showed
ran
up?
out, went around that way. He went around that side, so if he's not back there, he had to go over the fence.
Yeah, I believe they had contact with him over at the gas station. But you didn't see the other guy in the shorts?
Now, I had an issue whether I told the young man earlier before this happened, he needed to be leaving the building because he was not staying here. And so I was coming back in from checking their big sign out here, and I see him go down the hallway. So I attempted to catch up with him. He kept looking back and started walking a little faster. Down around the corner where room 116 is, all of a sudden I saw a leg come out, and he had shorts on, but he put on like a pair of black vinyl pants, and it was going out the door, and I said, don't come back. He said, or we will be calling the cops and have you do a trespassing charge on him. And he was wearing a black shirt and then those black pants and I believe a green ball cap. And he may have been about your height. Yeah, he's real small.
That could have been that guy.
What's on? This guy?
The guy we got. He's thin. He's actually a little bit taller than me, I think, but.
Light skin, dark skin?
Light skinned.
He's definitely Mexican, not too light, but
How old would you say he was?
it's hard to tell. You could clearly see that he was like on drugs, so it makes him look older. So I don't know.
Any tattoos that you could notice?
Maybe on the neck. I think I want to say maybe on the neck, because I noticed when he was walking, because he walked real fast and he went up and over there and then down. I just saw something right here because he was like carrying maybe those pants because he was carrying something. And he was just acting real weird to like come in, go up the stairs, like he was trying to avoid me.
And what time was this at?
We're gonna go run back. I appreciate it, bro. You, all you got is a traffic warrant. Okay, so.
What about his hair?
Into the straight out.
I couldn't see. It was like a ball cap because I didn't really pay attention.
Okay.
I know there was something on his head.
By 12:30.
I just talked to him, so he'll be here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and then he
he changed.
pants on like.
And then he left.
And he went out that side door, and then I saw him a few minutes later come this way, and when I caught him, he was trying to get in that building over there as well. And he started walking. I told him, you need to be leaving. I said, I'm not telling you again. He went that way, around the corner, and I walked this side of the parking lot, make sure he's leaving. He went on the other side of Big O, and I figured he was going up to Murphy's or something like that.
You said he was in room 116?
No, he changed in the hallway right on the other side of room 116.
Maybe.
See if we can get video, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the guy we have with.
So the guy we saw, the guy we saw was the same guy that you had contact with here in the lobby.
Yeah.
Our victim. Sorry, victim. We just don't have any video to confirm who our suspect is.
Right.
I only have one of these two cameras out to catch him in the video.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, we'll be back. Just check up on that video.
I've been a little bit conflicting stories on the height of the guy.
Yeah, one seemed tall.
One saying tall, one saying
This guy seemed taller than everybody else is short.
Everyone's saying 5'6" or 5'8".
But I wouldn't be surprised if it's this guy because he matches the rest.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then he probably couldn't get in, so he probably took off, called Valerie, hey, let me in. That's when that guy saw him over there. And then when he saw the guy come back, Valerie opened the door for him and let him in. And then we showed up, Valerie the splits.
Does Valerie have a car?
Yeah. Valerie splits, and he stays in the room, but...
Yeah, because I'm here talking, I have the dude that matches the description right here, sitting down smoking a cigarette. He's like, hey, no, that's not me. And this dude's like, yeah, no, it's not him. And then this dude runs out of this door, out and around, jean jacket, hat.
So why does our suspect and our victim come over here on this side?
Because they got to come here.
One of them does at least.
Because obviously they know each other somehow.
So I'd be surprised if our suspect changed a third time.
I mean, it took a while to answer. Plus, we knocked at the other door. He knows we're there.
Yeah.
Took a while to answer the door when we are knocking at his room. It's by himself.
All right, well, we'll see. Hopefully, they can get video. If not, not much more we can do. But we have all that.
Even so, the victims.
No, yeah, but at least the idea that this guy is involved somehow and has a weapon, and obviously he's out. That's a bunch of stolen property has in there too. So there's
could be running a small business.
He needs a license then. Communicate codes over here. See, they have a business license.
Yeah. He has a lot of hard drives, a lot of phones, a bunch of stuff.
He's peddling that information to black market.
I've been meaning to walk that market, but I can't find it. It's not like the farmer's market.
Trying to put that on your stats. Dude, I was almost done with my time sheets. I'm gonna go hop on my bike and go to the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And then we get sent over here.
Pedal bike?
Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah.
Certified?
Yeah. Dog.
Since when did you get that done?
I got certified. I got certified a long time ago.
Back when that's the only way you could wear a different uniform.
Back when the only other uniform was a bike uniform, you had to have a bike.
That's the hardest class to get into.
And I had a hand-me-down Bratware.
Yeah, I think everybody does. I don't know who has the original Bratware, except for Climac and Soto.
No, I think V gave me his because I forgot where V went. I gave it back to him when he came back. Yeah.
Because I think Savage's old Bratware and stuff.
But alright, well, it's.
Hopefully they're done.
If anything, if she can't get it, maybe we can have her call later with it.
Did you guys lock this door up or?
Yeah. Yeah, there's.
You know Metros? The Metro?
No.
Let's see if. Try to figure out who they are. If I know them, I'll call them and see if they want this room for anything.
Alright. Cassidy took off to go help out Climac.
What's he with?
That 15.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Because Climac sort of helps us, dude. Let's get him. I'm sure he's not good with booking the tracks and all that, so let's get him. Well, he's always wanted to help us.
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here.
I'm cool with that. So I'll be here, see if they need this anymore. Check on this.
Okay.
Once I'm out here, go see if they need any help.
738-868.
Okay, that comes up to you guys.
So when we were outside and we turned and you saw the guy run to the back of the annex, right? What happened with that guy? Did anybody catch him?
Yeah, we talked to him. He says he didn't want to pursue any charges, knows who it was, but doesn't want to tell us any information. So pretty much uncooperative. Was he telling you to call us? Or was he telling
Yes.
Yeah, so my understanding is that he was uncooperative. However, we got the mail that was in room 164. Got his information. He comes back with some warrants, so he's going to jail. How long are they staying in 164? How long have they paid in for that room? You know?
Can you check for me room 164? Their checkout date, please.
There's no checking in early. Not till after 3.
So then the other guy that ran to the annex, he's like because there's nothing wrong with him on the 7th?
Tomorrow? Which other guy?
The one that ran to the annex in the back. The one that
With the
ran.
jean jacket? Yeah, I talked to him. Since he's a victim, there's really not much we can do. Even if we had the suspect and no victim, we're still kind of in the air, you know what I mean?
So if I kick them out and they don't want to leave, I could call you to escort them out, correct?
Yeah, any issues you have with them, we can deal with that separate. If you don't want them to be here, we can remove them. You know what room they were all? Do you know what room they were staying in? Do you recognize any of them from being
No,
in
I
here?
mean, I've been at the property for 3 days and I've seen them I've seen them walking all over the property, so I just know they associate with a lot of different people.
And the mail, did you see the mail that we got out of room 164?
No, I didn't see. I couldn't see a cigarette.
But the male with the shorts, how tall was he?
About 5'4".
Kind of shortish?
Yeah, he was short though.
A little taller than you, maybe?
Like a little bit. He's shorter than me.
Stocky, skinny,
He's skinny.
and the guy
He's like a little gangster guy.
and nothing, no luck with the video, right?
No, I just called the previous manager here. They don't have a password. They never know the password.
But it does record.
It does record.
You know, you guys have a company you guys go through for the security system?
No, it's their own property.
Do we need,
Do you know the password? Do you know the password to the camera?
no, but I know the last manager here, I believe she got it.
Do you know her number?
Yeah.
Can you call her and see if she remembers it? Is it June?
Yes.
Oh yes, I was trying to get a hold of her, but I don't have her number.
No serial number at this time. And no DNY.
Alright, other than that, I think we're good for right now. We may be back depending on what the investigator wants to do for that room 164. But I'm going to figure it out here in a minute.
The lady wasn't in her home. And she was out here checking out.
She was? She left or what?
She wasn't checking out for me to step back and step back and she's gone. Then they told me to come over here to ask for a key, so I'm asking for the back.
Was that when you were here already?
Yeah, you guys were out there to turn off the top. From this music
Alright, if I need anything, I'll come back here and get a hold of you guys. You need anything from me?
No.
Alright. Thank you.
Come here for a minute. Sam. Come here. Have a seat for me over here, man. Have a seat for me over here, please. Do you have any weapons on you, man?
Nah, I just have my music. My bad, I couldn't hear you. I'm going right to McDonald's.
I'm gonna pat you down real quick. For a minute, right? Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Face the tree for me.
For what?
Face the tree for me. I'm gonna pat you down.
Am I being detained or what?
Yes. Face the tree for me.
You guys did this to me last time.
Hold on. Don't walk all the way up there. Come back here. Back. Put your phone down.
Well,
put your phone down.
Are you alright? Or they holding my hand like last time?
Interlace your fingers behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Interlace them. Interlace them.
Yes, sir.
Lock them tight.
Yes, sir.
Tight. Hold on. Let them loose. Let them loose.
Oh, let them loose, yeah.
Tight now. Anything that'll poke me, stick me, any knives, needles, anything like that? 815 no subject, black sweater and black sweatpants. Separate legs for me?
Yes, sir. Turn on.
No knives or anything like that, man?
It's just some dollars and...
789. For beer out to 1010.
Like this shit is not funny.
I'm not laughing.
You already know how it is. I don't know why you patting me down. You didn't even tell me why.
I'm gonna call for service out here, but the cost of gas.
Can I smoke the cigarette?
Sure. Where are you headed to?
Maybe I was gonna go right to McDonald's to get a drink, but they have me trespassed from right there, so I was going over there.
Have you trespassed from where?
From over there, from the picnic.
815 Secure Cop 20. Luis Morales. Were you over here dealing with somebody earlier?
No.
Where were you earlier?
I was eating at whatever that place is called right there.
Which one?
By the T-Mobile. Where Domino's is there.
The Domino's?
I had
or
bought
next?
some food right there, yeah.
How long ago?
In front of the Lotto Burgers, like 45 minutes ago. And I was filling out that paper right there, bro. Sorry, my mind rushes all crazy. It says all kinds of shit. So.
What does it say on your neck?
My mom's name?
What's your mom's name?
My mom's name?
What is it?
My mom's name is Norma.
Norma? Yeah, I think I dealt with you somewhere else, though.
Yeah, the last ticket you gave me.
Nah.
You checked, I was asleep right there on at the Save Mart.
Nah, somewhere else. It's when you were tripping.
No, Benoit or something like that.
Yeah, it's when you were tripping.
At court.
Nah, you were
Yeah, I
on.
seen you at court.
It was at right there on Madrid.
No.
Madrid, where that phone place is. Remember you got into a fight with us?
Oh, that day you guys took me to the hospital?
Yeah, that was like a year ago. Maybe longer. Alright, you can pick up your stuff, you can put your stuff in your pocket. Just hang tight for 1 second, I'll be right with you, alright? Give me 1 second. This gentleman that I'm talking to, is he the one that's involved or not? I don't think so. Where is the
Over there, the desk.
Okay. Is this guy here the one or not?
That's the one that he saw.
Yeah, he needs to be written up for trespassing.
This guy over here?
But does he have anything to do with those guys? That's
I didn't see him as
I
associated with
didn't see him as with them or anything.
What about this other dude over here at the vending machine?
No,
No, that's not. But this is Miss Valerie
Yeah, she wants her
Villa
ID
at the
back.
front.
What do you want with this guy?
I don't want him here because he comes in and out on the property. He's not going to stay here.
You want him trespassed or?
Yeah.
Yes.
With him, then I'll deal with it.
Okay, we'll tell him to give it a minute. See where he has for ID back.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
Well, I'll be with you here in a second. Alrighty, Mr. Morales. They don't want you here on this property, alright? So you're gonna be trespassed from here. Okay? Yeah, Don't come by, even if you pass by anything like that.
Well, yeah, that's the last time I see you, though. You're gonna call at court and
I think I did talk to you before, a while back. Oh, the bus station right by the Save Mart.
I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah. I think you're wearing like a blue jacket or something, right? Yeah, you're free to leave from here. Just don't come back here or don't get on the property, okay? Thank you, sir. Just got your penny right there. Walk over. The car's over this way. What room are you staying in?
164.
Who's staying with you?
My boyfriend.
What's his name?
His name's Samuel Rodriguez.
Trying to figure out what's going on over here.
I know I seen you guys come last night. I was outside smoking a cigarette. And then I seen like 2 cars come in.
What car are you in?
I'm in the Lincoln.
Oh, right in the front? Just come over here and get my car, make sure it's okay.
Okay.
Been away from it for too long. Who else is staying in your room?
That's it. That's it. We rented it because where I live, my pipe's broke underneath my trailer.
What is your
So
boyfriend?
I don't have water right now. He's not here.
What does he look like?
He's tall.
How tall?
Like, I don't know, like the tall it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm 5'3", so he's probably like 5'9", maybe.
5'11". Is he taller than me?
No, he's not taller.
Light skin, dark skin, medium complexion?
Like medium.
You can hang out here in the front. You know anything about what's going on over here? Does your boyfriend or any of his friends or anybody have any issues over here?
So I rented it on Thursday night, so I check out tomorrow.
Your name?
Valerie Baez.
Date of birth? Look different.
It is, well, maybe it's my mask.
A little bit. Looking rough.
Yeah, I've been stressed out. My dad's dying right now, so.
Been out in the streets or what?
No, my dad's dying.
Where do you stay?
I live right there on the trailer.
You don't live on Scoggins anymore?
Well, it's my mom's address. Yeah, I gotta go visit my dad. He's dying of cirrhosis of the liver, so I've been pretty stressed out lately.
What's up, Echo? Why did that guy trespass the first guy? What's up, Echo? You asked why did he trespass the first guy? Because he was like I guess involved in a robbery, but like basically he was there with like his friend or some shit, and then like at first basically it was this dude with his friend at like a hotel. Him and his friend were in a room, I guess, arguing. The hotel people came and like had got involved, asked them if they needed any help. The guy started running out later on, you know, telling the hotel people that I guess his friend put a gun to his head. Then when the cops arrived, basically the friend started saying that he didn't know anything and that I guess nothing was going on and that there was no need for them to be there. And then so that's when I guess the cops was just like, we're just gonna fucking like that's when he asked the lady if they want them to be trespassed or not. Then she was like, yeah, you know, because they're acting all sketchy. Then that's basically what happened. I think both of the guys got trespassed, or just that one guy, because I don't think they found the other guy. I think the other guy left or some shit like that. But I'm over here updating my Discord on the side, by the way. I kind of been distracted, but how's your day going, Echo? How's your day going, by the way?
What was your boyfriend's name again? Sam.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez? What's his date of birth?
Why? I don't understand why. I think it.
I don't understand why you were asking questions. All right, let me stop getting distracted. I need to update the event.
815-868, channel 3.
Voice channel.
Did something happen in my room?
I don't know, did it?
I don't know what I'm asking. Why am I
868, you on 3?
Yeah, see, I don't know about that.
You have 2.5 liter?
I'm doing all right. Just getting over my first COVID. Holy shit! Damn, bro. Well, I definitely hope that you weren't too sick, bro. But that's unfortunate. But it's good to see that you're doing better, though, bro. It's good to see that you're doing better. You got any plans for today, or you just gonna try to recover the rest of the day, or?
Oh my god. Yeah. You guys have any friends over? Your boyfriend's friends? Nobody came by, said hi, said anything? Nobody ran up to your apartment?
No.
Nothing like that? Knocked? Said, hey, can I change? Can I do something?
No.
Hey. I have 2.5 here with Valerie. Nothing, pretty much.
Chilling.
Yeah.
You gonna be chilling the rest of the day?
When was the last time you were at your room?
That's what's up, bro.
I like this.
Do you play any games or anything, or what games are you playing right now?
Can you head over to the O'Reilly's? I'm gonna take it in there.
And by the way, cause I'm setting up my events or whatnot, and as you should know, on Fridays and Saturdays, you know, I host political panels. And for this weekend coming up, I'm trying to think of what we could talk about. Do you have any suggestions? Or any topics that you'd like to talk about? Okay, I think I'm thinking about one for Friday. That could possibly be what societal impact is Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I'm really not sure. Let me see. So I'm sure I can go back and edit this. I think. Let's see. Oh my God. You said I'm a lefty noob. Abortion is a big for obvious reasons. Yeah, no, I think that's what I think that's what I'm gonna talk about, but because we've already talked about it somewhat on this weekend, but I think I'm gonna probably talk about how this decision is gonna affect our society. I think that's a better question. All right, how this decision would affect our society. I think that's what Friday's gonna be. Saturday, I'm not sure. Like, what impact will this have on our society? Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to the viewers. Oh shit. What happened to cops?
I was really excited to go check on my food, see if the dude was finishing my pipe, and I just got here right now.
What time did you leave?
Like, I got up like at 9:30, so a little bit after that.
You guys ever talking to anybody with a jean jacket? Jean, you know, those jean jackets, black hat. About the other gentleman that I was talking to outside when you walked up?
I don't. Oh yeah, I don't know who that is. I thought I was like being nosy because I was like, who did they arrest? I get all excited over. I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, who's that? Who's that? But like, yeah, I don't know anybody. Like I said, I just rented the room just because my water was getting fixed on my trailer.
How long have you had the room?
I rented it Thursday night. And then the plumber went to my house yesterday and then he said he was going to have to do work again today.
What's your space number at that?
66.
On Hadley?
Mm-hmm.
1520?
Yeah, I've been there for like 4 years.
Number 66?
Mm-hmm. That's Scoggins Avenue, that's my mom's address.
What?
Bitch, you lying, ho.
For Valerie and Baez, Valerie Class C, David.
Number. Can you begin confirmation? Affirmative. That'll be on the north side of the annex building. Alright, so I know your boyfriend's name, or whoever was in the room's name is not the name that you're telling me. So would you like to start again with your boyfriend?
I mean, I just don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know.
Well, we were called out here for an incident that was occurring. Some of the information provided led to your room at 160.
At my room? But nothing happened at my room. That's what I'm not understanding why.
I don't. What I'm telling you is the information we were given provided us information that led to your room number 164.
Well, don't I have the right to know what information was given? I don't.
Well, the call we got was for a robbery.
For a robbery? In my room?
Somebody got threatened with a gun or a knife and tried to rob one other person.
That's gonna make me cry because it's bullshit.
Okay. So that's the information that we were given. After talking to people, information came back to possibly room 164 was involved. So we talked to the guy that was in there, who was saying he's your boyfriend. But I'll tell you what, it's not Steven. Or what was the name he gave me? Steven Rodriguez? Sam Rodriguez? It's not him. It's Anthony Crowley. Right?
I just, like, you guys scared the shit out of me. You guys have messed with me before. And, like, you guys really just scared me a lot.
Number. Who do you have on?
Gonna be 901.
Number.
Like, I have no fucking, like, no, like, how do you say, like, not confidence, but like,
Burn it.
in the police department.
On 3.
They're scared the fuck out of me.
I'm just north of the annex building, the one that's closest to the Burger Time. Affirmative.
Am I going to be arrested or something, or what?
Did you come over here when we were all out here? to see
I
what's
just
going
got
on?
here right now.
No, but
Just-
before, when there was a bunch of other units out here,
Well, yeah, I was leaving.
so you
And
saw
then
us all.
somebody blocked me. Well, one of you guys blocked me because I had to go to my trailer, so I was leaving when you guys were here. I didn't know why you guys were here. I mean,
Do you have any weapons on you, anything like that?
No, I don't.
Anything that'll poke a stick? Can you set your purse down for me?
I don't like to set it on the floor.
Bad luck.
Yeah, my grandma has it.
Can you face the car for me? Put your hands on your back for me. Anything that'll poke me, stick me, anything like that? Take your phone out of your pocket. Your jewelry and necklaces out. Take your necklace and everything out.
Why am I doing like why am I doing this?
I'll explain that to you here in a minute. Yes, ma'am. And then the lanyard you have as well. Nothing else in your pockets, nothing in your bra, anything like that?
No, I don't have anything on it.
Alright, can you put your hands on your back? Lift them up towards me. Let go of your hands.
Why am I doing this again?
You have a warrant out for your arrest.
For what?
With battery on a household member.
No, I do not. What? Oh my god. I don't think it's supposed to be. Alright, we'll step over here. You want that mask on or you want me to take it off? Take it off.
Do I have a secret on?
What are you still doing, bro?
I'm trying to get video, and then I'm about to walk out, and the dude matching the description of the dude in black with shorts comes walking, and she's like, they were like pointing at him, so I go talk to him, and then I'm talking to him, they're like, oh, Valerie showed up. She's here to get her ID or whatever.
What'd she show up in?
She said some Lincoln that's on the south side of this building.
Yeah, she took off whenever we were here.
And I'm telling her, I was like, oh, well, who's in your room? She's like, oh, Sammy Rodriguez or Sammy Gonzalez or Samuel something. I said, nah, that's not your boyfriend. Your boyfriend's Anthony. She's like, yeah, is he in there? She has 29. But,
you might need it.
Yeah.
You run as you are?
I did not.
Can you copy 28 Arizona? Adam 0 8 9
It is aggravated battery against a household member. I don't know. I'll be able to tell you when I pick it up. Looks like it was issued January or November of 2020. Or no, wait, hold on. Hold on. February of 2020. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 minute.
Pick up your 40.
901, send it back to a 2020 Chevy Silverado pickup. Negative on RO information and negative on an expiration. Put it back clear.
Another thing I was waiting on as well was to get all the Metro, see what they were wanting to do with the room. So there's a bunch of Code 6 property, hard drives, phones, all over. So while I was waiting for the video, I was waiting for that call too, and then all this.
They haven't called you still?
No, I called Plumley just right now when I was talking to her. And she said it's Luis Holguin. But he hasn't showed up yet. She has another idea. I don't know why she's trying to get her.
The dude that you abducted?
No, that was the first dude when I pulled up. That was here.
That guy?
Yeah. And they're like, oh no, no, no. He's like, oh, it's not me. And then even RP was like, no, it's not him. And right when I'm talking to him, this dude bolts out of here.
You jumped the fence or what?
No, I lost him. He ran around. So I lost sight of him. I'm guessing he hopped it. Because Alan was pretty quick to come up here. Cash. Let's take the cash.
Over today, bro.
Doesn't work out. Now we're done. What do you want to take with you?
Money can I go out right now?
It's a no bond. What do you want me to do with your purse? Where's your mom live at? If I can't give it to your mom, what do you want me to do with it? Okay. Well, the reason why I asked is because you can only take limited stuff to the jail. Obviously, your purse you can't take. So I can take your cash and your phone. Should she be at Scoggins right now? You able to drop off this purse? What's up? You able to drop off the purse? What's up? And Scoggins? Dick Scoggins? Yeah, how's that? It's right there by the ABC Bodywork. Right there off of Hainer, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you could do my finger. Well, no, you can maybe. I can't see that. Is it even on?
Hey, you have an extra Rillo or no? Appreciate
Hello?
you.
Hi, this is Officer Benoit with the Las Cruces Police Department. I'm here with your daughter, Valerie.
What's going on?
She's being arrested. She's wondering if we could turn over her property to you.
Somebody a hand in you?
Yes, of course.
And where are you at home right now on Scoggins?
Oh no, I look like the same
Yes,
thing.
I am.
It just looks like a
Okay.
promotion.
May I ask where she arrested for?
She has a warrant.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Okay, yeah, I'm at
And I'm just going to give all your property over to this officer to give it to her, okay?
Made you 5? Huh?
Mom's at the Scoggins address.
Alright.
That's cool. Donald Crocker. Appreciate you. This is a mess.
starving, dude. I'm gonna get
You want snacks? Got some snacks?
I was thinking about getting Chipotle.
Huh?
Thinking about Chipotle.
I got some right now, bro. Hold you over in case you don't get over there. Rice Krispie treats, peanut butter crackers, chips, more Puff Tarts.
I'll take whatever you don't want.
Come over here and look, bro. Got water, Gatorade, what do you want?
You were ready to dress out.
I was, I told you, yeah. Chips, sticky. Want some to drink? Water?
Nah, that's my
Alright. Get out of here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Roll that window down. A little hot?
What does that do?
It just reads it, really.
Does it test it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why it's been taking forever, though. I think the memory's full. It's real slow.
Is that like an ion scan?
I guess so. It's like an infrared laser.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. The only thing they won't test is fentanyl and black tar heroin.
Huh. It gives you the same color as a test kit?
Not really much. It'll just pick it the same. Let's see if it picks it up. Yeah?
That's awesome.
Straight up.
That's so cool, man.
Bundes called me out the other day and he thought it was meth, and I opened it, I was like, this is sugar.
Oh, no.
I tested it, that thing, and it said,
oh, wow.
crazy.
I wonder why it won't do car.
Yeah, I guess the laser will set it on fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
That's not
man.
good.
Yeah, so.
I'll have to give Bundes a hard time right now.
This might be the weirdest question that someone's ever asked you, but how often do you poop? And have you ever thought about what exactly your poop is trying to tell you?
Ladies and gentlemen, this story comes out of a place called Bel Air, Maryland. I get tongue-tied. Bel Air, Maryland. We don't really get a lot of stories out of there. Maryland is a pretty small state compared to the rest of our states, but nonetheless, very tragic story. And what you guys are looking at, if I could try to explain this the best way that I can, this story involves a boyfriend who was the boyfriend of a woman who is the aunt of this child, who was the legal guardian, the legal caretaker of this child, which means that this child was not in the possession of her sister or her biological mother or father. How crazy is that just to start out? But before we go deep into this, let me give y'all the disclaimer real quick that you might find my content offensive and controversial. This video comes from many different sources. And I'm also going to give my opinion about the facts of this story. The point of this is to try to prevent this type of behavior going forward. Viewer discretion is advised, and that is your official disclaimer. So pause it right there if you need to read the rest of that stuff. Sad that I even have to do that. But nonetheless, a 42-year-old man in Maryland this week was arrested for allegedly beating a 3-year-old girl to death in his Baltimore home. So Baltimore. Yeah, I said we don't get a lot of stories out of Maryland, but actually we do out of Baltimore. I tend to forget about that, but you know, let's keep going. Beating a 3-year-old girl to death in his Baltimore home and trying to pin the horrific attack on her 9-year-old brother, law enforcement authorities said. And I'm getting this story from lawandcrime.com. Again, thank you for the article. Randolph J. Mack. Let me see if I can get a solo picture of him. That's him. He is now facing a slew of felony charges in connection with the death of young Maria Barlow, who was 3 years old. This baby was 3 years old. Including 1 count each of first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and first-degree child abuse resulting in the death of a child under the age of 13 years old. According to the Hartford County Sheriff's Office, patrol deputies from the Southern Precinct on the evening of June the 3rd, not that long ago, that was only, 13 days ago, responded to a 911 call about a child in cardiac arrest at a home located in the 12,000 block of Ashmead Square. Emergency medical services, EMS personnel were already on the scene and attempting life-saving procedures when the deputies arrived and located the child in the living room. The deputies provided assistance to the EMS as they responded to transport the child to Upper Chesapeake Medical Center. Upon arriving at the facility at approximately 1:58 p.m., the hospital's medical staff pronounced that the young girl had passed away, so she did not survive. But I'm going to tell y'all, we're going to give you guys some details that are probably going to rock you to the core. Medics and medical staff advised the deputies that the juvenile had suspicious bruising on her body that would be consistent with child abuse. It's a very detectable thing if you just catch the signs. The child's body was then transported to the office of the chief medical examiner for an autopsy to determine the manner and cause of death. Detectives with the HCSO Criminal Investigation Division, that's a long title, began investigating the circumstances of the girl's death, canvassing the area to identify witnesses, suspects, and a possible motive. Investigators with the HCSO Forensic Services Unit also responded to the area where they collected and preserved physical evidence. I would never be able to read that sentence properly. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Investigators soon identified that dude as a prime suspect in the assault on the girl. He was taken into custody and booked at the Hartford County Detention Center, where he's being held without bond, court records show. Now, the Hartford County Sheriff Jerry Gawler provided additional details concerning the alleged murder to Baltimore ABC affiliate WMAR-TV, specifically Mack's attempt to pin Maria's death on her older brother, which I think that is... You just don't get much dumber than that. And you really... I think that just makes him just more of an asshole, in my opinion. Garler said that prior to the alleged assault, that guy that you can see on my screen there on the right-hand side initially took Maria into the bathroom to talk about her having a accident. She wet her pants when the interaction turned violent. She's 3 years old. How do you get violent with a 3-year-old? Can anybody explain or give me an excuse for that? How do you get violent with a 3-year-old baby? Where does violence come into play in that? Do you not understand that she's a baby? Babies have accidents. Babies are learning. Babies don't know everything. You just can't be that level of dumb. Maybe some people are that level of dumb. It turned violent. After the alleged assault, police said Matt convinced Maria's aunt to help him convince the authorities that Maria's brother was responsible for the girl's injuries. Isn't that something? The aunt finally called 911 more than 7 hours after the alleged attack occurred and suggested that the 9-year-old boy committed the crime. This is why I like how the laws are starting to change, because they are now arresting her and charging her as well, which is great. I'll get to that here in a moment. Under questioning from detectives, the aunt, whose name was not reported, I'll give her name here in just a moment, allegedly confessed to lying about the 9-year-old's involvement. So they're gonna blame this on the kids. Go kill the kids and then blame the kids because anyway, the suspects, were working on trying to get an alibi and trying to get another child in the home to kind of take responsibility for the actions that Mac had done. And there is no doubt in this case that Mac is responsible for the physical injuries that this younger child suffered that cost her her life. To an adult, again, you can't use the word other than monster who would inflict such damage.
I think it is harmful for the trans athletes to be told, like, if they identify as male, that they are not male.
Yeah.
And so I see that.
You just said male.
Uh-huh.
That's sex. That's not gender.
Oh, sorry. Whatever is the gender.
No, you
term.
can't keep it straight, can you?
I mean, it's I will.
Because it's silly. It's a little silly, isn't it? It's time for another installment of Change My Mind, the series where we rationalize our positions on controversial topics. Now, today's subject is a hot one in the news lately: biological males in women's sports.
A Victoria woman who won a world championship in master cycling has been hit with a wave of backlash because she is transgender.
New Zealand has chosen the first transgender athlete to compete at its Olympic Games. It's also reignited a debate with critics who say it's unfair.
Transgender swimmer Leah Thomas breaking barriers and records. Sports Illustrated calls the college senior the most controversial athlete in America.
The beauty of Change My Mind is that almost invariably, productive dialogue takes place, and people generally leave feeling better than they came, which is exactly what happened here. But not everyone from the tolerant activist left was so happy about, conversation. What's the message of radical transliberation now? What does it mean?
I'm not here to talk to you, Steven.
No? No one? Radical transliberation now? Look! I'm slightly chocolatey! This one's still a mystery to me. We're still trying to identify the gender. Is it male, female, Z-male, trigender? Either way, I was greatly inconvenienced. If you figure it out, comment below. The point is, some people just don't know how to use their words. Unlike this person, Isaac, with whom I had a conversation that was a little more productive. Isaac, Steven, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, Isaac, I don't know. I know you said you've watched the show.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know how familiar you are kind of with this, but the idea is that we, sit down with people, hopefully where it's a rational discussion on what are sort of controversial topics. And often people have rational discussions, on topics that are, okay, it's easy to have a rational discussion, or it's easy to rationalize your position. The second it gets into something that may be emotionally charged, we throw it out the window. So that's what it is in the bottom line. Today's topic, I do not believe that biological males should be allowed to compete in women's sports. Obviously, you disagree to some degree.
Yes.
Feel free to make your case and change my mind.
Okay. I guess my first point of contention would be with the wording of the statement.
Okay.
Biological males should not compete. I'm curious as to why it would be biological males and not trans women should not compete, because I feel like there is a distinction there, even if it is, maybe an arbitrary one in your case.
Well, how is it not arbitrary?
How is it not? Oh, you mean the distinction between trans? Yeah.
So when you say that, for example, I could use either term interchangeably.
Yeah.
Biological males is something that everyone would understand.
Yeah.
So why is it so important to you that terminology be changed?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times people use like biology as this sort of like constant, obviously I'm sure you believe, maybe I'm wrong, that like biology, it's a binary and that there's male and female and that it's just like that. Is that correct? And that you can be one or the other, and that there's no.
As a general rule, there are obviously radical exceptions to the rule, like intersex people or people with, androgen resistance or stuff. But we're talking about, 0.01% of the population. So yes, obviously, and obviously even people who believe in the transgender ideology have long agreed that biology exists in a binary.
Oh, for sure.
And not gender, but biology.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay. So if we agree that biological sex is, or at least. Would you agree with my presumption here that certainly what's being taught on school is that gender and sex are different, and the primary difference is sex is biological and gender is societal?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay, all right. So so sorry, continue with your point as to why you would prefer it be worded with trans women versus biological males.
Because I do believe that as far as expression goes, like obviously there is that difference that you're talking about. And even in trans women, a lot of them who do compete in sports, there is obviously the hormonal, estrogen and like all the treatment that they go through, which does alter their physical sort of ability to compete in these sports. And so to say biological men instead of trans women sort of indicates that there is no difference, when I think there probably is.
Actually,
minor.
I would argue, maybe I'm misunderstanding your point, because you just said that gender is societal.
Yeah.
Sex is biological.
Yeah.
So the reason that I am saying is biological males is because this is biological, right?
Yeah.
Males.
Yeah.
But then you're saying you would rather see trans women, which is societal. It's not biological. Sports are separated by biology.
Okay.
That's why there are male-female divisions.
Yes.
And up until recently, male-female divisions, men's and women's divisions, they were always separated by biology. And you're suggesting that it would be more conducive to an accurate assessment here by using a gendered term rather than biological.
Okay, I see your point now. Yes. So I would concede to you on that. As far as the distinction, I'm fine with the wording if that is sort of your,
Well, I want to understand your position, because you just said that gender and sex are different.
Yes.
And my issue is with, I don't care if someone wants to identify.
Yeah.
Right? If they want to identify as a woman in society, that's a totally separate issue. We're talking about sports, which have been separated by biological sex.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We're talking about biological males who are now dominating biological females.
Okay, so my point of contention with what you just said there would be that biological males are dominating biological females. I have not seen that play out. Obviously, there's a few cases here and there, but I could easily just make the argument that Leah Thomas came in 8th in one of her races and came in 5th in another one. And so I would just
set the record in one.
Yes,
and
for
set
sure.
the record with a time that would have ranked not even in the top 500.
Yeah.
Right, not even the top 500 male rankings.
Yeah.
For the 500 meter, not even the top 800 for the 200 meter, which I believe is what Leah Thomas won.
You're saying the record he set when he was racing women.
The record that he set is a race with women,
would not even register.
Rank in the top 500 with
and
men.
How does that further your point?
Well, the point is this is someone who was competing as a male, was a middling to low end of the pack male, and is now a champion female.
My argument to that would just be that the reason why he was middle of the pack was because he was on hormones, and because he had already begun to transition while he was competing against men, as far as I was aware.
No, and certainly, and if you would argue that, it would certainly only be at the tail end, not for the entirety of his athletic career.
No, not for the entirety.
Right.
But when you're looking at those middle of the pack numbers, I believe, and obviously it's just your word against my word, so I'm not gonna like stay on this point.
No, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and I try and make all the references publicly available, so when this goes up.
Yeah,
so, because I can just easily get something wrong. For example, I could be mixing up the 200 and 500 meter.
Right.
Yeah. I know that he won one of them,
and it's kind of
then
you're missing the forest for the trees if you want to get caught up in that,
exactly, because there are many examples of biological males dominating biological females. You know, there are over 80 examples of women who either lost out on opportunities or scholarships. You have Mary Gregory, I believe, in powerlifting. You have women cycling, a record that was set. You have examples across the board in weightlifting, in cycling, in swimming, in track, not to mention combat sports where women can actually be physically harmed. So it has happened quite a bit. Now, granted, it's such a small percentage of the population. What I want to avoid is, and I mean this genuinely, I'm not just blowing smoke, you seem like a sharp guy, you know, that intellectual fallacy of appeal to novelty. Right, that argumentum ad novitatum is what they'll call it, but appeal to novelty, which means, well, since we haven't done it yet, therefore there are no consequences. Well, it's just because we haven't done it yet. This is very new, and where we have implemented these types of policies, we've seen an unbelievable differential between the biological males and women. It's just we've only been doing this for a few years. It's like saying, well, there are no negative consequences to a 90% income tax yet. But if we implement it tomorrow and it takes 5 years to see all the bankruptcies, it's not really an argument. So where we have implemented it, we have seen quite a few examples. But it is on a smaller scale because it would have been considered absurd 5 years ago.
And it's hard for me to contextualize that 80 number that you gave because I do not know what the total is. So it's like it's a hard number rather than a percentage. So it's hard for me to take that at face value.
Well, even then, let's say it's not that much. Okay, it's still more than one. Right? And then we can get to my issues. You know, for example, you mentioned hormones. So I want to make sure that I understand this because I think you're actually arguing what a lot of people argue, and I can understand why people would think this way. That if a biological male undergoes hormone replacement, that they no longer would have the biological advantages inferred.
I'm not necessarily saying that. Obviously, that is the majority, but it's obviously not in every case.
So if someone did not undergo hormone replacement therapy at all, you would be against them competing against women?
I actually don't know. It's a very
well, then why bring it up?
Situation. Oh, just because as far as
because you brought that up as one of the first things.
Yes, just in the case of these people are just dominating and whatever, and in the case of Leah Thomas competing against men, it was more so just to say that he was competing against men while he was on hormones. But my greater sort of, because you do bring up a good point, which is that it is more than one, who is going to be harmed. And I don't think, in my mind, there's a perfect answer to this sort of, because in my mind, there's a couple different options. It's either you
like what?
Exclude transgender people entirely from competing.
And that's not what I'm suggesting.
And totally. I don't think
they just compete with their biological sex.
Right. Yeah. So, and then there is the other option of letting them compete with their biological sex. I believe you do run into the same problems, which is that if you are to let biological women compete with transgender men who were once women, you're essentially pitting women against, in your mind, other women who are just basically doping legally because they're on hormones or they're taking some sort of testosterone or something like that. So you run into the same problem when they're competing as who they were assigned, what their gender was biologically at birth. You see what I'm saying?
Are you saying a biological woman competing
against a trans man who was previously a woman?
Hold on a second. Let's just stick with the term biology here because using gender terms. So a biological woman competing against a biological
woman, yes, who is on
steroids.
Or testosterone. Which would improve their performance.
Right.
Yeah. So it runs into the same problem,
which is exactly what we're allowing with the trans athletes. So the reason I bring that up is because I don't know if you know this, but the International Olympic Committee doesn't require any hormone replacement therapy at all.
Give me 1 second. I'm talking to my mom, all right?
To me was Now, a big reason that the IOC does that is they say, well, we punt it to the organizations of the individual sports. And you and I both know, of course, being on campus, I think you're probably to the left of center, but I don't think you're someone who believes in stifling speech or ideas,
No.
or shutting people down.
That would be a bad thing. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But we both know that smaller sports organizations are more prone, to succumbing to the pressure of activist groups, right? So the IOC says, we'll punt it to these organizations. With the NCAA, what happened, and I'm just using this because it's the most recent example.
Yeah.
What happened is the NCAA had rules. They said, we're going to go up to the national swimming organizing body. I believe it's USA Swimming. I may have that wrong.
On a child and then let that child sit there unattended for a period of time before summoning medical help. Then make up a story and then to put the blame elsewhere, that is just not human. To me, that is so inhumane, I call it a monster. Well said. Well said. Maria was reportedly less than a week away from celebrating her 4th birthday. In addition to the aforementioned charges, Mack is also facing one count each of first-degree child abuse causing severe physical injury, first-degree assault, second-degree assault, and he is scheduled to appear before a preliminary court on June the 30th, which is here in what? Not that long from now. Let me see what day of the week is that. That is 2 weeks. It's actually 2 weeks from today, so it'll be on a Thursday. In the Hartford District Court, the sheriff's office did not immediately respond to a message from Law and Crime. Nonetheless, let me give you guys the second portion of this article, which deals with, not this article, but a different article that deals with this woman. That's the aunt who lied. So the aunt, and I'm getting this from Patch, PATCH.com. So thank you, Patch, for this particular article. The aunt, this woman, of a child killed in Bell Camp was arrested on what would have been the girl's 4th birthday, according to Hartford County Sheriff's Office. Maria Llewellyn Barlow died on Friday night at the age of 3, officials said. Her aunt and legal guardian, let me see if I can get her face back up here. This woman, the aunt and legal guardian, Barbara Ann Mumpower, which is Mumpower. What a hell of a name. Mumpower. 41 years 41 years old. Of the 1200 block of Ashmead Square, Bell Camp faces 5 charges in connection with the girl's death, according to court records. First-degree murder, conspiracy to commit child abuse resulting in death, neglect of a minor, first-degree child abuse causing severe injury, and accessory after the fact to murder.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, people?
Right.
Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I got DZ Drunk and Egg up in here. It look like it's DZ Drunk first time. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. You said you are pro
then a beautiful little 3-year-old girl that needed
my
an
choice.
advocate, that needed a parent, that needed.
I'm kind of in between, bro. I'm stuck in between. I got mixed feelings about the situation because it's like they approved something once and then now they just took it back. So yeah, I got mixed feelings about the situation.
Good job.
And what's going on, Egg? How's your day going, by the way, bro?
District Court at 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, June the 9th. Investigators say that they found a pattern of child abuse dating back to January the 4th involving Mumpower and her boyfriend, Randolph James Mack, who is 43 years old, of Essex. Mack was identified on Saturday as the suspect in the death of the child and has been charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, first-degree assault, second-degree assault, first-degree child abuse causing severe injury, and first-degree child abuse causing death. Maria had a fractured rib and may have been strangled, according to WMAR, which reported Mack had taken her into a bathroom regarding wetting her pants before the deadly interaction occurred. Afterward, the news station said that Mumpower waited almost 8 hours before calling 911, and she told them that the girl's brother was responsible. Of course, she lied and admitted later on that she lied about that, from my understanding. I think that's what it was, but she later pointed authorities to Mack. Mack was denied bail at a hearing on Monday in Hartford County District Court, and he's being held at the Hartford County Detention Center. Let me give you guys the fair usage. It's just really, really sad. Give me just a moment. Let's get it. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. If you guys are watching this particular story, I need you guys to make sure and click that thumbs up, share the memory of this baby, and share this story. And again, I think this is where they get this right, because this woman lied. She should get just as much time in prison as him. If not, at least if he gets a life sentence, give her half of that. And I think that would at least be justice on behalf of this deceased baby. But we definitely got to start doing that a lot more. Okay? So if people lie, they need to fry. You got that? Let's get it.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation put out an Amber Alert early Sunday morning in hopes of finding a missing girl, 1-year-old Jakari Bennett. Sadly, an hour later, they confirmed that she had died. Jakari was abducted by her father, 38
with the murder of her 3-year-old niece. Barbara Mumpower was arrested and charged with murder, assault, and child abuse. Her boyfriend, Randolph Mack, was arrested earlier this week for the murder. Friday night, medics responded to a home on Ashmead Square in Belcamp where they unsuccessfully tried to revive little Maria Barlow. The Harford County Sheriff's Office says she died from abuse. Joining us tonight at 7, I'm Kelly Swoop. Tonight, we learned the chilling details behind a 3-year-old girl's murder in Harford County, the abuse and efforts to shift the blame to her older brother. WMER 2 News' Jeff Hager has more now on what happened.
By the time medics arrived at the house on Ashmead Square in Belcamp late Friday, it would be too late to save the life of 3-year-old Maria Barlow.
Unfortunately, the young child was pronounced deceased upon arrival at Upper Chesapeake Hospital, and through the investigation there were signs brought to, medical staff brought to attention, signs of abuse were apparent, obvious.
Investigators arrested 42-year-old Randolph Mack of Essex, who had allegedly taken the young girl into a bathroom to talk about her wetting her pants when things turned physical. Court records suggest Maria had suffered damage to internal organs, a fractured rib, and possible strangulation. Nearly 8 hours after Maria was assaulted, her aunt called 911 to report that the little girl was in cardiac arrest, and she claimed that she feared that her 9-year-old brother was the one who had attacked her. She later confessed that Mack had asked her to shift the blame to Maria's sibling, and she only called 911 after he had left the house.
To know an adult, again, you can't use a word other than a monster who would inflict such damage on a child and then let that child sit there unattended for a period of time before summoning medical help, and then try to make up a story and put the blame elsewhere. That's not human. That's just, to me, that's just so inhumane. I call it a monster.
Since the young girl's death, police have received an additional report of abuse involving another alleged victim, and they fear others may be out there that they're encouraging to step forward. Maria's death came less than a week before she would have celebrated her 4th birthday. In Harford County, Jeff Hager, WMAR 2 News.
A big, important element in this story that we have to talk about is where the failure lies in this baby's lost life. The blame has to start with the biological mother and biological father, which is not either one of these two individuals. Because you would have to ask, why were they not building a solid foundation for this little girl before they had her? Why did they not have this child under their roof, living together, providing for her? You would also have to ask, why did they either not have custody, give up custody, or lose custody of this child? And then the baby ends up with the sister, the aunt. And why would you take custody of a child that you clearly don't love, you clearly don't care about, and you clearly loved your boyfriend more than your own DNA tie to this beautiful little girl? I don't understand how you could look at a beautiful little girl like that and just be like, I'd rather save my boyfriend's ass because he did something stupid. And then you wait 7 hours? What's the excuse for that? Anybody want to make an excuse for that? Because I won't. What two horrible individuals. If you can't handle children, why would you even agree to take them into your household? I'm assuming these two idiots live together. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Right? You know why they took...
How a mother of 2 makes a side income of 5 figures profit a month by selling little digital assets online.
This child in, somebody in the chat just said it. And you'll see it roll across my screen here in just a second. And that is called Babies for Benefits. The only reason they brought this child into their household, more than likely, was because they were trying to get benefits off of that child. If people want to turn around and say, well, you know, the aunt was trying to help. No, she wasn't. Because you can clearly tell. I have to judge people off of their actions, okay? And if you're going to tell me that you love me, imagine if y'all were in a relationship. You're going to tell me that you love me. If a woman tells me she loves me, I'm going to see it in her actions, right? How many of you ladies out there are in a relationship with a man and that man tells you you love him? Are you going to care more about the words that he says, or are you going to care about how he treats you, how he behaves, how he talks to you? His actions should matter more than his words. So I judge love the same way. So if you're going to tell me that this aunt took this child into her house out of love, I say that's bullshit. I say that she took this child into her household because she was trying to collect some type of benefits off of this kid. I don't know whether we're food stamps. I don't know whether we're housing. I don't know whether she's getting a stipend, a paycheck from the state to take care of this child or some type of child support. I don't have any idea. I don't know that. I don't know. But what I can say is that their actions were highly negligible. You know what your boyfriend did. He asked you to lie, and your dumb ass did it. For what? What was so impressive about him? You couldn't find no more penis out there, ma'am? Huh?
What's up, everybody up in the stream? What's going on, people? I'm just over here on the side editing my Discord and updating it right now.
It should never be excused. Like I said, if they give him life in prison, give her half of that sentence. I'd say 50, 60, 70 years in prison. That'd be good enough for lying on that baby and then trying to blame the brother. The fact that is going to come out in the news at some point when he grows up, I'm sure that's probably going to mess with him emotionally. And I hope it doesn't mess that child up. And I hope that little boy can end up in a household where he can grow up and become something great. But I hope he doesn't hold that grudge with him in his heart, to know that somebody tried to blame him for something that he was not responsible for. These children need real advocates, man. And we got to only take children in when we are prepared to take care of them, especially when it comes to foster parents. A situation like this, they didn't love these kids. So we got to stop taking advantage of the kids, okay? If you're not going to jump in this war and help these kids, then damn it, just sit on the sidelines. That's all I got to say about that. We're the AFC, the Advocates for Children. We're going to continue to keep giving these babies a voice. To that princess, let me see if I can get her picture back up here. She's a beautiful little girl. Young Princess R.I.P. She deserves so much better, man. But leave your comments in the comment section. If I said something wrong, left something out, you got something to add to it, type a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.
I think it is harmful for the trans athletes to be told, like, if they identify as male, that they are not.
Yeah.
And so I see that.
You just said male.
Uh-huh.
That's sex. That's not gender.
Oh, sorry. Whatever is the gender.
No, you can't keep it straight, can you?
I mean, I will.
Because it's silly. It's a little silly, isn't it? It's time for another installment of Change My Mind, the series where we rationalize our positions on controversial topics. Now, today's subject is a hot one, in the news lately. Biological males in women's sports.
A Victoria woman who won a world championship in master cycling has been hit with a wave of backlash because she is transgender.
New Zealand has chosen the first transgender athlete to compete at its Olympic Games. It's also reignited a debate with critics who say it's unfair.
Transgender swimmer Leah Thomas breaking barriers and records. Sports Illustrated calls the college senior the most controversial athlete in America.
The beauty of Change My Mind is that almost invariably, productive dialogue takes place and people generally leave feeling better than they came, which is exactly what happened here. But not everyone from the tolerant activist left was so happy about, conversation. What's the message of radical transliberation now? What does it mean?
I'm not here to talk to you, Steven.
No? No one? Radical transliberation now?
On social media, this Facebook post shared more than 9,000 times and counting. This sign posted to the window of Reed Agency Insurance in Millinocket, reading, Juneteenth, it's whatever. We're closed. Enjoy your fried chicken and collard greens.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, let me give you a couple options real quick on the store. We got our hats back in stock. You better get them now. I think we got like 30 of them now. Get them right now. Also, if your money's acting funny, change it a little strange, go to 40% off clearance right at the top. You can get all of these cool shirts, 40% off. You ain't never going to see them again. Once they gone, they gone. They ain't never coming back. And Peace Biden is the shirt I have on right now, 40% off. Let me tell you about some discounts real quick. We give exclusive discounts to people in the military, and you can go read the subtitles. If you're a veteran, if you're active duty, if you're a dependent of a military person, we give discounts. Police officers, first responders, medical staff, teachers, students, seniors, truck drivers, and if your money's acting funny, even more so, you're unemployed, you're on unemployment, you're on government assistance, we give you a huge discount that you could get in perpetuity. Get the links in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Let's get into this. We rarely see racism in America, but my God.
Because you are a racist.
This person ain't going to be able to live this one down, ladies and gentlemen. A major insurance company or major insurance companies terminated their relationship with a main insurance agency after it allegedly displayed a racist sign about Juneteenth holiday earlier this week. A photo taken Monday, which the Communist News Network has obtained, shows a sign taped to the inside window of the Harry E. Reid Insurance Company in Millinocket, Maine. Now, before we get to the story, have you ever heard of Millinocket, Maine? Well, you know what? We did our research. Millinocket, Maine got 4,000 people in it. And 90+% are white people. And the only black person in the city took a picture of this fried chicken and collard green sign. So let me read you what the sign say. Juneteenth, at the very top of the sign, and then it says, and you can see it here if you watch it on TV, Juneteenth, and then it goes down and it says, it's whatever. And then below that, it says, we're closed. And then below that, it says, enjoy your fried chicken and collard greens. Now, before I got mad at what this sign says, I actually got hungry because I love fried chicken and collard greens, especially if grandma cook it. When my grandma cook it, it's off the chain. But the young lady comes out. I don't know if it's a young lady or not. It says the person who said they posted the sign issued an apology on Facebook, writing in part on the company's page. I am so sorry for any pain I have caused and the negative attention I have brought to our beautiful company. I don't want to hear it. You only sorry because you got in trouble. It is unacceptable. I don't understand what crack cocaine this person was smoking. I'm presuming that they were white. What if they were black? Now, that'd be even funnier. But we were presuming that they're white because if they were black, nobody would be talking about this. No, let me take that back. This story is being reported on CNN. I really want to know if this person is black or white. More than likely they're white. But it is not acceptable in no way, form, or fashion for a person to make a statement like this. There's no way around this being a racial sign being posted. You put Juneteenth, you dismiss Juneteenth and say it's whatever, and then you talk about fried chicken and collard greens. And everybody on planet Earth know black people love fried chicken and collard greens exclusively in some areas. However, I hope this person gets fired. They should fire this person. If they own this place, I hope nobody go to this place for insurance unless this lady actually come out and make an apology to their patrons, which email or on a Facebook post ain't enough. You need to be apologizing to people that come to your business. And if you don't apologize, let me say this. I don't believe in canceling people. I believe in the free market. So if you don't apologize, people understand that you made some racist comments, then they shouldn't shop with you. Why would they shop with you? I don't shop with racist people. So, I just had to throw that out there and let you guys know about this. It's unacceptable. There's no way around making an excuse for this. You knew when you typed it up that you were going to say something racist against black people. But let's get to the real point here. Does this sign affect the life of any black person on planet Earth? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, ding, 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 no. What does a sign? Now, some black person somewhere is crying right now because of this sign. It has zero effect on the lives of black people. That's the beauty of living in the United States of America. Racism will get you messed over. Racism can go only as far as a sign in a window that they end up losing business for. It doesn't affect the individual unless you're weak. Unless you're weak and you soft as a marshmallow and your mama fed you soy milk your whole life. This has no bearing on me. I'm a black man and I think it's racist, but who cares? I actually love fried chicken and this person is an idiot. It has no basis, no bearing on my life and what I'm going to do today or tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's another insurance company in the town that ain't no black people go to this place anyway, but the other insurance company that's probably on the black side of town, people will just start going to that place, and this letter has no bearing.
We're always looking towards tomorrow. Investing another $4 billion in renewable energy and low-carbon solutions through 2025. Bridging to a sustainable energy future.
All right, guys. I just updated the Discord. If y'all want to go check it out, feel free to go check it out. Not everybody go at once.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, you see that? That's the fine scent of a Manscaped boxer. Yes, that's our sponsor for today's video. You might be like, whoa, it must be wild if you're smelling them, and they absolutely are. Because if you don't know, Manscaped is the leader in men's grooming tools and hygiene solutions. Luckily, Manscaped offers everything you need from head to toe grooming as part of the Performance Package bundle. And my favorite products from these guys comes the Lawnmower 4.0 waterproof body trimmer and that crop preserver ball deodorant. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Not only does this help me trim the hedges, but that deodorant helps keep that area cool, hydrated, and smelling great all day, every day. We all know that man maintenance is the key. They just released a new set of those anti-chafing, high-performance boxer briefs that I was just sniffing. Function, fashion, form, everything. And with the release of the new Boxer Brief collection, there's now more than 6 color combinations to choose from. You can wear them for business or for pleasure. You can even go conservative with the all-black pack, or go bold with black and gold. Waistbands, keep it classy with the gray or pinstripe design. or make a statement with the gold nugget number. That is all up to you, baby. It's your life. It's how you scape your world. They also have an amazing jewel pouch design so you can give the absolute comfort to those lovely little boys down there. But you know what? I feel confident and great, and I want you to feel confident and great too. And if this is what you want, then definitely go over to manscaped.com and get 20% off and free international shipping when you use promo code SOG at checkout. That's 20% off plus free shipping with promo code SOG. Your balls will thank you. Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and boy oh boy, Elon Musk is in some good old trouble. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, so is the crypto market. Now, of course, as some of you all may have realized, in the last few days, cryptocurrencies in the last few weeks have actually had a pretty rough time. Bitcoin, as of 6 months of its history, has actually seen a 57% drop. In fact, this is reflective of most cryptocurrencies across the board. Hey, a couple of weeks back, we looked at one of the largest crypto crashes where we looked at USD Terra absolutely cratering to a good old 99% loss, meaning that anybody that put their life savings into that is bankrupt and on the streets. All right, it's a
Oh
bad
my
idea
God,
right
bro.
there. Now, of course, there is a good silver lining to this, ladies and gentlemen. GPU prices are finally normal, okay? Meaning that the crypto miners who once thought they were going to get rich are currently filing their bankruptcies, and that means we get cheaper graphic cards, market retail priced graphic cards, which I didn't think I'd be saying in any capacity. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, even better than that is if you're on eBay and somebody's trying to sell you a card, don't buy it, okay? They're more used than $20 ass in Tijuana. Would not recommend it, but let's go on. Now, of course, cryptocurrency has had a massive crash simply because there's been plenty of bad things going on. We talked about USD Terra, but we also have to talk about Celsius Network, which I guess is basically a bank, if you will, for crypto. You know, basically they give you savings accounts. You put in all your cryptocurrencies and they give you like interest rates and everything. 1.7 million people call Celsius their home for crypto. 1.7 million people are currently calling it the hostage taker for their money in crypto. Because if you look at the nice little thing up there, withdrawals, swaps, and transfers between accounts are currently paused. Ooh, that's what I like to hear from my bank. Hey, you can't pull your money out. You see how they left the word deposit out? Yeah, feel free to chuck money in. That's no problem. You want your money out? Good luck. I really like it when I can look up old...
Fred Smith here told us the B&H photo helped change his life. Fred, tell us your story.
I was a fitness instructor in Atlanta, and I transferred to New York, March 13, 2020, right as the city went under lockdown.
Oof, that's rough timing.
All the studios shut down. But with B&H's help, I started Workout with Fred. It's an online fitness platform with cycling classes and off-the-bike classes taught by me.
Talk about lemons to lemonade.
As I started looking for equipment, everybody I spoke to was pointing me to B&H. I needed a camera, a lens, microphone, capture card, audio interface.
Whoa, Fred, we're running out of room here.
Well, here's the thing. That setup is really complicated, and that's where B&H came in. I felt like every expert I spoke to had been in my shoes before, whether I was on the chat.
What's up, Captain?
Anytime
What's going
I had
on,
a
bro?
question, they had a solution.
How are you doing?
I wish I called you earlier.
We're always here for you, Fred. Say, where do you film
Let me show you. My living room
Hilarious,
is essentially a recording studio. Everything in here, except for the couch and the
They're
TV,
trying to knock
are
people
laid
off
out.
their
Tweets that have
cryptocurrency.
aged like fine milk. If you don't have free and unlimited access to your own funds, are they really your funds? Unbank yourself with Celsius and join the next generation of financial services that keep your money. You know, I'll be real. Even when you look into the old CEO right here, this is the CEO, by the way, of the network. Hey, Mike, do you even know one person who has a problem withdrawing from Celsius? Widespread fear, uncertainty, doubt, and misinformation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people who have their money tied up in Celsius are actually freaking out. Some people who have a lot of money, thousands of dollars, possibly even all of their life earnings, have finally realized that, oh shit, I can't access my money anymore. Meaning that when they get the chance to open up these withdrawals, nearly every single person is going to pull their money out of a service that has already shown that they can lock your money down whenever they feel like it. If you think this is good for cryptocurrencies, absolutely not. And in Celsius's defense, they talked a lot about why they had to do this. Because of extreme market conditions, they had to enable an actual point in their own clause for their terms of service basically to adhere to risk management, right?
How's
And
your
they
day been
basically
going,
have to call
Captain?
on this really extreme
How's your day
measure.
been going, bro?
Celsius is valuable
And by the way,
assets, and we're working diligently to meet our obligations.
by the way, Captain, this morning I was messing around with the computer and I found out what was going on as far as like why I only had 32 gigs of RAM versus me supposed to be having 64. But like, yeah, like I finally figured out I got 64 gigs of RAM, and it seems like those problems that I was having are fixed now. So hopefully, and then it just feels like the computer's running a little bit smoother also. So hopefully that worked. And then I updated the Discord also. I've made like a few stickers and emojis, and then I've also like updated the rules. And like whenever people join, it should be more it should look more organized and whatnot. You know? I've been messing around with it all morning. You said that you can change the resolution of the stream? Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty dope. Well, yeah, that's good to know that everything's working smoothly.
We're taking this
Because I was stressing, bro. I was like, I really just had that shit over there just looking pretty, you know, just like lighting up, but not actually doing anything for like what, like 4 months that was. That's fucking funny, but that's why I really appreciate y'all for coming through and teaching me, you know, because I'm always learning stuff from y'all. What's going on, Master? Appreciate you for coming through, bro. Mine's only has 16 gigabytes of RAM. Well, shoot, I'm sure you can upgrade, you know, over time, bro. You know, you upgrading and whatnot, I already know. But you know, that's good enough to start off.
In order to stabilize liquidity and operations while we
But I just
steps
do
to
a lot of
preserve and protect
extra
assets.
bullshit, so that's why I
Again,
need
it's people's livelihoods and
that
earnings
extra
on
beef.
the line. Hopefully they can get this together.
You may
because
not
as of
think
now,
that
it
is
doesn't bode well
it's a big
that other
deal, but
central
I'm telling you, there are people who watch streams for mobile phones, and being a hard lock to 1080 is a huge issue. Yeah. You know, that makes more sense, to be honest. But I've heard about that. I don't think that has to do anything with me, Captain, because I heard the option change is only for basically like when the big streamers aren't on. Because when the big streamers are on, they basically hand that capability to them. And then like the smaller streamers are kind of stuck to like a certain bandwidth. But it's like when like most of the bigger streamers are off, then they'll be able to give the smaller streamers like the options or whatnot. That's just what I heard. I don't know if that's changed or.
exchanges, a big one in this case, in this situation, has enacted such a clause, has enacted such a situation.
That makes zero sense. So all right, so basically, like, cause I was watching this video, basically the video that helped me set up Twitch and all that stuff, you know, and the guy there was explaining to me that, like, say for like instance, like Hassan or Destiny, you know, like you know, bigger well-known streamers, since 1080 takes up more bandwidth to make more sense. Well, yeah, that's basically what I was saying. That like, for like the smaller streamers, because for the smaller streamers, because like the way that you were saying it kind of confused me, because usually for the smaller streamers, they won't have that 1080p setting. You know, that like the high resolution setting won't be, but your stream was hard like that. Okay, yeah, so that basically just confuses me, bro, because I've heard the complete opposite about that, about, I guess, but like, I don't know, because that kind of makes sense about being a hard lock, because they only hard lock the smaller streamers. But I don't see why they will hard lock it at 1080. But it's fixed, so it's all good. Yeah, no, seriously. No, seriously. We can move on.
Of course, cryptocurrencies are due for much needed regulation, much needed KYC.
But yeah, I've added, like, I made some emojis and some stickers for the Discord.
Cryptocurrencies
and yeah, like and then I added like the events also, so people can see like the current you know, like the next panels that are going to be streamed and whatnot. So hopefully that's what helps out.
Using these funds to buy things like houses or something tangible, or using it as actual monetary, you know, sums. Now, of course, with this whole thing, what basically happened was when the withdrawals were put in, there was a lot of conspiracy theories, as there usually are regarding these situations. For one, some people actually wondered if the liquidity pools for Ethereum and staked Ethereum were even actually tangible at Celsius. There was alleged sell-offs from larger groups like Alameda Research. And you know what? All right, I'm not going to get too far into these conspiracy theories. Currently, there is a belief that there is a liquidity problem on the Celsius side, and they're currently trying their best to keep their platform alive.
The internet
fails,
with
like USD Terra,
like
this is not a good
you said,
not a
like
good sign for crypto.
internet with 1 GB
Which means if
and
you're
1
actually
GB down.
interested in things like this, it's time to start picking the right platform. Because what these platforms have showcased is that at any moment they can lock you down, throw away the key, and try to get their stuff together, meaning that you're the one that is inconvenienced the hardest. I don't know if people will get their money back. I hope they get their money back. But if they don't, this is just one more death knell in the whole dream of cryptocurrency. Again, I want to reiterate that this is mostly conspiratorial stuff right now. The only people that know anything about what's going on in the Celsius network in regards to their liquidity, how much money they owe, what's happening on their financial back end, are the people who are running the entire network. Again, everyone's left in the dark as of now. I know that I sound like a negative Nancy when I talk about this kind of stuff, but I'm really trying to paint the actual picture for you, okay? This is a new world where people are dumping life savings into. And you know what? Why would they be dumping life savings into this kind of stuff to begin with? This brings us
let me
to the
think.
subject of the video, okay? Now again, all right, Elon Musk is the title of this video. All right, Elon Musk is in some deep water. I mentioned him in the beginning. And that's mostly because Elon Musk is currently facing one of the largest lawsuits I've ever seen. Actually, that's not true. Acer Thorne has given much larger lawsuits.
What the fuck
Somebody
happened?
is suing Elon Musk to the tune of $258 billion.
Billion?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk is getting sued for $258 billion.
Well, shit,
Why
goddamn.
would Elon be getting sued for that much money? Well, Elon apparently was part of a alleged Ponzi scheme, according to the person suing him, for promoting Dogecoin and getting people who put money into Dogecoin losing billions upon billions of dollars. Now, like a lot of these lawsuits, I ended up trying to look for actual cases, and in this one I actually found it. This was filed in New York, and apparently the nature of the suit was a civil RICO racketeering corrupt organization case. Sounds a little wild and juicy, but let's actually read this case real quickly. Now,
Let me find out. Let me find out.
Over here, you can see that.
Let me find out. Fucking Elon Musk was a part of YSL. He gonna be locked up with motherfucking goddamn, bro. Young Thug and all them niggas.
Defendants Elon Musk, SpaceX, and Tesla Incorporated are engaged in a crypto pyramid scheme, aka Ponzi scheme, by way of Dogecoin. Dogecoin is not a currency, stock, or security. It's not backed by gold or precious metal or anything at all. You can't eat it, grow it, or wear it. Dogecoin does not generate cash flow. It doesn't pay interest or a dividend. It has no unique utility compared to other cryptocurrencies. I want to start off by saying there was no actual research required to do this. This was just known from the beginning.
But nah, they ain't gonna lock up Elon.
Written all of this up
that
in
shit's
their
not about
entire
to happen.
introduction.
You don't
piece
fucking
to
buy
legal
the prison
framework.
before that
You
happens.
fucking know that what you were putting money into was a meme. How can you expect to win a lawsuit when you completely admit that the meme currency you're putting into is a joke, all right? And I'm not a fan of Elon Musk by any chance. Don't get me thinking that I'm a fan of the guy or anything. I'm just saying this lawsuit is incredibly frivolous, but it's not without any form of merit. Let's go in. Defendant Elon Musk is a self-appointed Doge father, former CEO of Dogecoin, partner, developer, spokesperson, publicist. you know, he's not kind of wrong here. Remember back in the SNL days, and I'm not talking about the Wario shit, I'm talking about this one specifically. Listen carefully. It's like watching a beheading.
I wonder what El Chapo true network.
So for our viewers who may not know anything about this, what are cryptocurrencies?
They're a type of digital money, but instead of being controlled by a central government, they're decentralized using blockchain technology.
God, man, this is the richest guy in the world. Well, he gave a pretty good example of it, but of course he is in fact the Doge father. And you know, to Elon's credit, even in the face
so
of a
cringe.
lawsuit, he kept
Elon
saying,
is so
I'll support
cringe, bro.
Dogecoin. Keep buying it then. I am. Ooh,
He's so cringe, bro.
Dogecoin is the people's crypto.
When
That's all the way back from February of last year. Of course, Elon also gives like general principles, like, hey, if you're looking to build some money, okay, it's generally better to own physical things.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I mean, shoot, you could definitely, you know, people definitely made some money off that shit, but it just like, you know, get out like as soon as you can type shit. Don't stay up in it too long, because if you do, you're gonna burn.
Like a home or stock. Yes, it's better to own actual physical shit versus NFTs, virtual land, goddamn Dogecoins. Yes, that's a general principle. Again, this video is not financial advice. I'm going to say that for legal reasons. I like to entertain and I like to make jokes and give common sense. At no point you should take my videos as a financial advice piece. Now, of course, statement of fact.
Nope, I'm taking it as an advice.
Cryptocurrency was launched by Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer at around 2/100ths of a penny. Marcus openly admitted that he created Dogecoin in about 2 hours as a joke, and it relied 99.99% on the greater fool theory. Again, this is a coin that's advertised as a joke meme, all right? If you invested into it and lost millions of dollars, you are in fact a complete dumbass, okay? I can't even feel bad for you at that point, okay? Like Christ. Now, of course, there's so many statement of facts regarding Elon Musk and all the time that he mentioned Dogecoin. To which, in the defense of this actual case, every time Elon Musk has ever talked about Dogecoin, there is in fact a rally, especially related to it, right? Like, for instance, if he talks about Dogecoin whatsoever, the price obviously goes up. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that when Elon Musk talks about any cryptocurrency, it always becomes a hot trending topic for a day or two, and people who are dumb enough to actually put their life savings into it basically put money into whatever the Doge father has tweeted into, all right? And I think a lot of it is due to the fact that Elon Musk is kind of an authority, if you will, unofficially, just because of being the richest person in the world. People who are obviously, you know, misinformed are probably going to look at that and say, hey, if the richest guy in the world is talking about this currency, maybe it might mean something, all right? Even if he's not explicitly telling you that, hey, buy this
That's
currency,
what I would think.
just because he's the richest person in the world, that carries a lot of weight and gravitas towards anything that he possibly endorses. Simply because if it's the richest person in the world talking about it, chances are they know a thing or two about making money, okay? They have a whole fuck ton of it to begin with. Now, of course, the allegations are that the class is initially designed as all individuals of entity who have lost money buying
I'm about to
Dogecoin
play
since at least
the
April
game for a little
2019.
bit.
The action is properly maintainable as a class
What else did I
action.
need to do? I felt like
They're
I
trying
needed
to
to do
include
something
everyone that
else.
has ever lost money over Dogecoin since
I
April
feel like
2019,
I was
right?
supposed to do
Now again,
something
one would say
else.
that most
I
investments
know I'm
aren't something-
procrastinating
you have
on
to expect
something.
some era of loss or you know, profit, right? You have to expect to be able to lose all of your money.
I'm pretty sure I'm procrastinating on something. I was supposed to do something else, and I can't remember what I was supposed to be doing. It'll pop in my head, hopefully.
Just like you would expect to go to the moon with all of your money too. Now, of course, one of the first is wire fraud, okay? So plaintiff repeats and reiterates all previous paragraphs as it's fully set forth in this cause of action. Defendants purchasing, marketing, advertising, promoting, and manipulating Dogecoin on the internet, so Elon, inclusive of exchanges in the United States and internationally since 2019, constitutes an illegal wire fraud enterprise. Dogecoin is a crypto pyramid scheme. They keep calling it a pyramid scheme like they know this from the matter of fact. Created, promoted, and advertised by defendants Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX, together with their servants, agents, employees, and volunteers. I don't know why he's bringing SpaceX. I don't remember that. Defendant Musk falsely stated that Dogecoin is money. I mean, that could be, see, that definition right there is wild. Okay, money could be anything, okay? Money could be like, money could be subjective to every individual. You got to really define what you mean by money in that case, right? Like if you're talking about, some people could accept Dogecoin as a valid currency on their enterprise. So I don't know. All right. I don't know how much. I'm not a lawyer by any chance, but I'm having a hard time getting these. Since defendants inflated the market cap to $93 billion from $250 million, it is now under $7 billion at the time this lawsuit was filed. Plaintiff and the class demand $86 billion in compensatory damages and then $172 billion in treble damages. Treble damages being like a multiplication of the damages itself. How do you expect to get that money out of Elon? I don't even think he has that much money sitting around, okay? Even if he liquidated everything, I don't think it would be that case. Then, of course, they put gambling as the second cause. Oh, man. Plaintiff repeats and reiterates all prior paragraphs. Gambling is accepting, recording, or registering bets, or carrying on a policy game or any other lottery by chance of winning or playing money or getting anything of equal value. Dogecoin co-creator tweeted that cryptocurrency buying and selling is not investing, it is gambling. Yeah, I mean, this is such a semantic debate because of course some investing is also like gambling. You have the chance to have your investment balloon or completely deflate. What the fuck is this? They're trying to make it out like it's a game. Dude, take the L. You made the dumb purchase. Then they've got common law fraud, they've got negligence, and then they've got false advertising. And then, of course, deceptive practices where they use TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to basically promote Dogecoin. Now,
gambling
again,
at your own
credit
risk
for this lawsuit, again, it's not without
That's
merit.
what I would think.
Elon Musk himself has actually had several issues with the Securities and Exchange Commission regarding the tweets that they would make, okay? Especially even back in 2018 when he talked about Tesla, stock and whatnot, right? Like, he made a few tweets that got him in trouble with the SEC. He paid a fucking fine, and now he's still in some capacity of trouble over it with the SEC, okay? He's ordered to basically abide himself on Twitter just so that he doesn't get caught manipulating stock prices or cryptocurrency prices, which is something Elon has unfortunately been alleged to link in the past. All right, this is one of the richest people in the world who has the ability to manipulate entire markets just because of tweeting, okay? This is how insanely massive it is. Then, of course, we go back down to fucking Crazyville, where they go unjust enrichment. Plaintiff repeats and reiterates all prior paragraphs of this complaint as if fully set forth. As a result of defendants' unethical, tortious, and criminal conduct, plaintiff and class invested billions of dollars into the Dogecoin pyramid scheme. You guys keep saying pyramid scheme. How can a jury feel bad for people who knowingly have done stupid things? Defendants were unjustly enriched by approximately $86 billion as a result of their wire fraud gambling enterprise false advertising. Defendants were enriched at the expense of plaintiff and the class. It's a nice legal way of saying, yeah, we got duped. You guys put money into a meme coin. I'm sorry. You put money into a meme coin. How you expected to win this is beyond me. What's wrong with people? I'm sorry. This is a level of insanity that I cannot imagine. Okay, this is wild. This blows my mind. So here they pray that, hey, first off, can we certify this as a class action? And then basically an order enjoining unlicensed professionals from advertising, marketing, and promoting Dogecoin. Reading this entire Musk is a very, very known figure, all right? He's a very public figure, the richest person in the world. As I said earlier, his opinion carries some form of unofficial gravitas and weight. So obviously, in some cases, this lawsuit makes sense when you read it. But when they ask for hundreds of billions of dollars in restitution, which they're never going to get, and when you get things like unjust enrichment, again, they started this whole lawsuit out basically detailing this was a meme token. We knew it was a meme token. It's a dumb pyramid scheme, yet we still chose to partake in it. And I'm sure Elon Musk and Tesla and SpaceX have the lawyers to counter anything like this. Not that I imagine a case like this is going to go far. But of course, with somebody like Elon Musk, one thing you have to 100% understand is Elon Musk is definitely used as the figurehead for a lot of scams, unofficially, of course. It's not that Elon promotes any of these things. People are trying desperately to use Elon Musk in order to promote some sort of shitty token. And this is where the last part of the story really leads into. One of the things that came up recently was deepfaked content of Elon Musk. This is where Elon Musk is alleged to promote any form of crypto trading platform. Now, of course, one could look at this from afar and wonder, wow, that's the world's richest man talking. Very carefully, if you notice how this movement is happening, the weird juddery animations, you can identify this is in fact a deep fake. It's very easy to produce deep fake videos, and Elon Musk's face being used in this capacity, and then you can imagine a video like this spread onto Facebook. All of a sudden, you can imagine very quickly that the people who are behind organizations like this, the people behind it, once they spread a video like this on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, it just takes one person to jump into a scam and get goaded in, get scammed, and suddenly this whole thing is profitable. It is very easy to deepfake videos, and it's something you have to watch out for, especially when it comes to people talking about finances on the internet. There are a lot of people willing to scam you, and the scams have gotten to the point where you need to really look at them in order to really piece them out, okay? It went from...
That's good, that's good. Where you from? What state you from, by the way?
Oh, I am from the Far East.
Okay. So, have you heard about like what's recently been going on over here in the States?
You mean the abortion thing?
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I'm quite. I mean, I suppose I'm quite pro-life, but I think it should be still allowed. To be honest, that's what I think. Like with abortion. So.
Yeah.
I'm not a hardcore right winger.
Yeah.
Like I still believe like if a woman get raped or a really young girl have sexual relationships and stuff and not ready to be a mother, I think abortion should be allowed. Like it's not like I'm not like that serious, but then again, I mean, not like that again, but I also hate like America, like kind of make it like both sides make it so fucking complicated.
Yeah. No, my thing was like, I guess my biggest thing is like, cause like I'm kind of stuck in the middle, cause it's like, you know, they should have basically stuck with the decision that they made in the beginning. You know, because like basically saying that you know these women can have abortions and then come back and then take it away. You know, because like right now it's like some states have well, the states basically have the choice. You know, like the people who live in the states can vote. You know, whether they want abortion to be legal or not. But like my thing is just like the states that are gonna take it away. Like, what are those people gonna do? You know, like, are they gonna do like other shit like that they otherwise wouldn't have to do if it was legal? You know, like if they're gonna have to do like, I guess like, I don't know, like illegal shit. You know, like to have abortions or whatnot. That's what I'm mainly concerned about. You know. It's like people moving to, I guess, like more like nefarious things. That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
So y'all aren't having any problems over there, are y'all?
Sorry, what?
I said y'all aren't having any problems on that side of the world, are y'all?
I mean, I'm from Hong Kong. I mean, yeah, abortion is allowed, but people culturally are quite pro-life, to be honest. So we don't really have that problem.
Yeah, that's why it just kind of surprised me whenever this had popped up, you know, because I was like, kind of took everybody by surprise. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like with everything else going in the world, like as far as like inflation and all that stuff, you know, you know, like the prices going up and all that. Like, this was like one of the last things I think a lot of people expected to happen.
True. America makes too many things into politics. I don't like them.
Everything literally is political.
Like for me with face
They
masks,
literally do.
I hate the American right or just general right for being like anti-face mask, but at the same time I hate the left like taking face masks extremely seriously. Also, it's like calm down. Don't need to post on social media about face masks all the time. Jesus Christ, it's just a face mask, people. For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
because see, look, like, because my thing is, whenever that first came out, I'm like, okay, this is affecting the whole world, right? You know, so obviously it might be something that we should take seriously. But then when they came on the news and they were like, "Oh, the left wants us to start doing this, and the right wants us to start doing this," I was like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, how does this work? Like, I thought this was affecting the whole world. Like,
face masks were created by because of like these COVID SARS thing, like Asia like started a long time ago, like even 20 years ago. We do that. It's not like a new thing. and then right wing like conservative right wing is like, it's authoritarian. It's like, oh, fuck off. Just calm down.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Like, I get it. Yeah, of course, it's a pain in the ass to wear it, but geez, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.